within seconds. The reality is that everybody's scrambling right now to figure out who they're paired with.
And trying to find a table.
Try to find the table, because there is, with this many players, we're looking at 60, 70 tables?
116 people, so 58 tables?
58 tables. The Iron Arena was running out of room all of a sudden at one point this morning.
They capped it at 116, I guess, because that's all they have set up for.
Yeah.
That's all they have terrain for and
all
everything.
They can handle. So. Big, huge event.
Oh, yes.
I don't know how many. Are there other events that are bigger at this point? I mean, other than maybe Lock and Load?
To be honest with you, I'm not. See, this is. Lock and Load has other things that happen, though, with that as well.
Right.
This is strictly. I mean, there's other tournaments, but everybody signs up for War Machine and Hordes.
Yeah.
Guild Ball's a nice bonus, right? The board games and the card games are a nice bonus, but. I mean, same thing. I didn't come here to play board game card. I came here to play War Machine. The side stuff is just a bonus.
This is one of the bigger, has become one of the bigger War Machine events in the last 2 years, and it's pretty incredible what Tim and Matt have done, what they've been able to organize, and I mean, kudos to them, because I think all the stress and everything else is is in their minds.
Yep.
So our two players, it looks like Trevy the Great will be one of the two, so we will have a Signar player on one side of the board. I can't quite recognize who the other player is right now. He's finally dressed.
Is that Chandler?
It may be.
Chandler here?
No, that would be Trevy the Great.
Oh, is it?
There, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that's Trevy. Not sure who the other player is. We'll find out momentarily. Trevy will be playing Signar. My guess is that his 3 lists will be Striker 2, Haley 2. Trying to remember what his 3rd list has been recently. We'll find out in a second.
Probably Sloan?
Probably Sloan. Probably Sloan, knowing Trevy.
Yeah.
So George is just giving them the rundown now of how the microphones work, how the table works. There's clocks. It's the most complicated streaming setup of all time. It has escalated along with the SOO. It's now getting absolutely ridiculous. It takes hours and hours and hours and hours of work for George to put together. Kudos to him for all of his hard work and making sure that kind of thing happens. So what are we looking at for scenario here?
For the scenario, I got to look this one up. So what we have is we have the 2 zones there.
2 zones with 2 objectives.
2 objectives.
Which we saw this in play. I want to say this isn't Outflank. This is. I'll think of it in a second.
I'll pull it up in a sec.
Perfect. So you can pull up the
I'll
scenario.
pull
We
up the
can tell you
scenario
all
itself.
about it. Definitely should have kill box in it with the distance that the zones are from the table edges. We'll find out what their objectives are. The objectives, of course, have not, in this particular SR packet, have not been as supremely effective as they have been in previous SR packets. But again, those objectives need to be cleared in order for you to score on the enemy zones. So we are looking at.
Sorry. Technology.
Entrenched, of course. It's entrenched. So there is no kill box, and that would be because those zones are too close to.
Welcome, listeners.
So you're looking at
to the first round of the Southern Ontario Open Masters.
Enemy control 1 control point, dominate 2.
Yay!
And killing the.
There you go.
You got your list figured out?
Sure. I don't know. All right, maybe.
Oh, fuck. Well, I'm not playing that list. Okay, my models have decided for me what I'm playing.
All right, I got my caster.
Okay, I got mine. Hoping for the best.
Draw! Syntherion, I got Haley too.
And Syntherion.
Interesting. Syntherion.
Oh, so we do have a COC player right off the top.
Yep.
This is great. COC super strong.
Can I see your Haley 2 list? I got ADR, so I got to figure that stuff out.
Boop.
So you're going to see probably nothing but jacks for COC.
Mm-hmm. Nothing but jacks. Maybe the one clearing unit.
Yep, Syntherion.
And a couple of TEPs, but with this with the Syntherion list, I don't think so.
Okay, I don't need to make any changes to my list.
Okay.
Just to get a good feel for
Shall we roll?
He also has
Let's do that.
ADR, so
yeah, I got a 1.
What he can change in his list to help him against Haley 2.
Okay.
I also got a 1.
Trevy going with a
Try
confidence
again.
caster
I got
right
a 2.
off the top, dropping
4.
Haley 2
Damn it.
in. Dub 1.
I'll go first.
Not an audacious start.
You'll go first.
So COC, Convergence of Cirrus, not a faction you see as often as we think. It is actually extremely good. COC has been winning a lot of tournaments lately, mainly due to its theme force. The theme force basically gives all the shield guards in the world. You will never run out of shield guards.
I'll stay here.
Especially if you have a TEP
Okay.
unit, so that's a trans-infinite emergence projector. Yeah. And we're looking at Forge Master Syntherion, who has
Let's play some toy soldiers.
repair and Field Marshal auto repair.
You may
Yes.
not steal them.
So
I will give them to
all
you
of his jacks across the board.
unconditionally, though. So, damn.
We will
Curses
see what's
foiled
in those
again.
lists in just a moment.
All right,
Hot
Haley.
shot.
I'm gonna need you to
That's
redeem
not a
yourself from last night. You won't, though. I'm sorry.
Synergy. This is- yeah, we're going to see all the jacks, probably some range stuff, and yeah, it's actually, we'll see. I mean, Haley 2 is strong against everything.
Yes.
Trevy's Haley 2 list, though, does have a ton of its points sunk into a Stormwall. The problem, as we saw yesterday with that, is if the Stormwall is removed early from the game, he's left with not as much meat. Secondly, the Stormclad that's in this list is attached to Jake's, which means if you can remove Jake's, you can effectively remove the Stormclad from this list very, very quickly.
So this will be probably an assassination attempt.
I would think that what he'll probably
There'll be a couple TKs happening, try to move him around, get a back shot.
Syntherian's relatively hard to kill, though. So,
Yes.
all right. So for Brandon Walters, who is the opponent in this particular one, he is playing COC. He's going to be my underdog on this one. I love Trevy. He's a good friend of mine, but you know, sometimes I like to see Haley 2 lose. So he's going. He all 3 of his lists are in tier, just for further reference. Syntherion has 2 PAs, so 2 Primaxiums, a lot of meat on the table.
Yep.
A Corollary, a Galvanizer, a Diffuser. The ADO, he's got 2 units of those. Attunement Servitors, Reflex Servitors, Optifix Directive, and Elimination Servitors. So lots of Servitors. And the problem with this is Haley's got a bit of shooting and is not going to be able to do very much of it with all those shield guards. What do we have in Trevor's list?
So Major Haley. Nope, that's the
Yep.
one. Yep, Major Victoria Haley. So he's got Haley. On Haley's list, we have Thorn. Good call right from go with that. Stormwall, Charger, Ironclad, and a Squire. He is in theme for heavy metal. Junior Warcaster with a Charger. Lieutenant Allison Jakes with a Stormclad, and then we have Arlen Strangeways. Theme benefits, plus 2-inch deployment. Solos gain Repo 3.
Yep.
And free solo for every 25 points of jacks.
Right. So the interesting thing about this is you're going to have Haley being a little bit nerfed for shooting and actually for doing a lot of damage right off the top. You've got a ton of ability for this COC list to do a ton of damage, especially with Hot Shot.
Yep.
Hot Shot does Syntherion just. He's got Convection, he's got Magnetic Hold, he's got Reconstruct. So there's a lot of repair in there as well.
Synergy.
And synergy, so there's a lot of damage potential. I would expect that he's going to try to get a PA into Stormwall early on in the game to just try to eliminate Stormwall from the game and then have a PA sitting in his face.
A feat for Syntherion, dual attack. So range attacks and melee attacks all in one go.
Going to get to just do a ton of damage very early on in the game.
That's kind of scary.
This will be interesting. I mean, Trevy's a really great player. I do not know Brandon as well, so we'll see how.
Oh, thanks.
How that all
Thanks.
manages.
Yeah, Primaxium with the tow cable too. That'll be.
And he's got some tow cable targets because he's going to have an Ironclad there to tow.
Yep.
He's going to be able to tow in a ton of, and with that Ironclad's going to have to be forward, so he's got a good chance of being able to tow that in.
Yep.
early on in the game. This will be interesting. We'll see. I think from what I'm seeing here, then this is. I mean, Haley's always good, so because you're going to get basically a free turn, and it doesn't. If he feeds before Brandon, that's going to effectively stop Brandon from feeding because Brandon's not going to want to feed on Haley's feed turn. So I think what we'll see is Trevy moving up the board early on, trying to get that feed off early to stop Brandon from feeding early and getting that doubled alpha strike.
So you're going to see, so realistically, Trevor's, he's going to be playing pretty aggressive then.
I would think he's going to be playing aggressive. Now the problem, of course, is with Haley is on feed turn she's safe, but she's not necessarily safe after that. With no kill box, sometimes you might want to hold it back a bit.
Oh, and there's no kill box in this one.
There's no kill box.
So had it not been for the list he's playing against, you probably would have seen him sit back with Haley.
Absolutely.
And go run Thorn up there.
Let the Jackson Chargers do their. Let the two heavies and the Chargers do just sit there and slowly pound things away. With Syntherion just being able to heal everything, he will have trouble just trying to get that edge on damage.
Yeah. You can't poke away.
No, he can't poke away. And with Synergy on the table, he's also going to want to keep that edge back just so that he doesn't just get pounded.
Yeah.
Going to be interesting.
Hitting the Stormwall, starting the Synergy process. I mean, you're going to hit the Stormwall every single time. Yeah. So.
George, I'm just going to send a note out to our guy that's on the board. If we can get the guys just to pull the mics away from their faces just a little bit. We've got some breathing in the mic, and as much as I love having heavy breathing in my ears for 2 hours, I handled that for about 20 minutes, and then All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we are about to start round 1 of the SOO. We've got Trevy the Great versus Brandon. We've got a COC versus Signar matchup. And of course, COC incredibly good into gun lines right now with all the servitors out there. And he's got 2 units of servitors on the table right off the top. And of course, the Primaxium can drop servitors as well.
Sure.
So there's going to be a lot of.
Is it not loud enough?
No, you're breathing onto it.
Oh.
So I just wanted to pull it out.
Heavy breathing.
Heavy breathing.
That was the heavy breathing being taken care of. All right, ladies and gentlemen who are watching live, if you have any comments, so feel free to throw them into the chat, and we will make sure that they get out there. Who do you think has got the advantage in this
Let's
matchup?
get
Haley's
ready to
always
rumble.
got a good advantage, but you just...
I can only go this far because my arm stopped.
Correct.
So you can just like hang back there, and I'll never get to you.
All right, I'm gonna do that. Does that mean if like the Primaxium drags me, but I'm too far away, you just can't pull me that far?
No. T-Rex arms.
You can see where the 2 trees
All right,
are.
I got
Those
you.
are forests.
Okay. Do you want to just flip the clock and get started?
An obstruction
So I think we do that.
of the moose is an obstruction.
Oh no, that's the wrong one.
Well
That's
is
the
an
CP
obstruction.
one. That's that one.
And
All right, we're good.
The
Get her done.
mud puddle there in the middle is
Yeah.
one hill. It looks like I only see one. Oh, and there's a house way back.
Oh man, the Primaxium's got LEDs and everything.
He's got a good advantage because he doesn't have a lot of
Gentlemen,
things that are
I've just
stopping
been
him from
shown
moving
up.
forward.
That's what they call that.
Do you mind if I just put this down?
What's that?
I just want to
Oh yeah.
see. Okay.
Sounds like
Didn't want to get into a bad spot
there.
there.
Army as well. He's got some LEDs.
Sorry, he's got.
Brandon's got a very interestingly painted army as well. He's got LEDs and lights and stuff like that. His Primaxiums.
The Primaxium is gorgeous at the out end chance. Yeah, it's got all lights through where the guns are shooting.
Oh, that's
where the tow cables are. It's fantastic looking model.
Do you know Brandon at all? Is he local?
He plays at the store every now and then. Awesome. He does well.
So local player.
Local player.
We're cheering for him. Local player does well.
He does quite well.
Excellent. Well, and CLC, for all that hell that George gives them, those who watch the Moosemachine podcast, you know that
What's
George
your objective,
plays
sorry?
COC and
What is my stockpile?
hates them because he can't win anything fair.
Seems like a good one.
They're good. They're good.
That's kind of the moral of every story, right? I don't play with them well. And,
Cool.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
But when I go up against them, they wreck me every time.
Yep.
So that's.
It doesn't. Interestingly enough, it doesn't look like Brandon owns any of the engine, the battle engine, which is so good.
Yes, it is.
Oh, there it is. He's got,
So just so
he
you
does
know,
have two TVPs
this
that he can
boring
throw.
Chargers is on Junior, and this
He's
one's
got
gonna be on
the-
Haley because it's way more
he's got
exciting.
the specialists. Haley behind a wall. We'll see whether she moves out of there at all throughout the course.
Well, his
of the game.
deployment zone's extended by 2, right? So no kill box. It's not like you have to get past that wall.
Nope.
So you can sit there all game if you want to.
Sit there, and depending on how aggressive he has to play and how
Yep.
how early he wants to try to get that feet off.
Alrighty.
So you have an obstruction
you
right
ready?
up front with
Yep.
the moose.
Yep.
And then you have a forest just off to the left side.
Well,
Would it almost been tempting to go and hide Haley behind the forest? Just to
Oh, I'm not liking these
this is
hills.
a tough one because he might want to just see where Brendan's deployment is, and then basically be able to do some redeployment depending on where Brandon needs
Yep.
his PAs. Brandon's going to have some trouble getting the PAs out of that sort of moose well.
Well,
shape.
I'm going to
Hopefully,
use
looks like
these
there's
markers
enough space
for
between
dig-in.
space
Okay,
between
sure.
those two,
it's going to be tight.
and it's going to be very tight. And he's also got the other side is clear.
Do you have
but
AD?
part of
man?
that
No.
is
No.
you've got
Good luck.
those two forests blocking line of sight.
Yeah. So you might have almost
So
wanted
we'll
to
start things
pre-measure
off
there,
with
drop it off
allocating one
between
focus to this
the
Primaxium.
well and the moose just to see. Because otherwise, you deploy a little further out.
It's also going to make it harder for him to do the
going
drags
to-
that he wants to do.
Yep.
The nice thing about the drags is they're
dig in.
unlimited distance. So once he's tagged something,
And advance.
he's within his range, he can drag
Dig
them
in.
all the way, no matter what. The force isn't going to matter, the water isn't gonna
Advance.
matter, but he has to be able to see them still.
Again,
And just looking at the way that those two forests are placed, they're getting a line of sight is going to
Advance.
be difficult.
again. Do you have a Firefly in that list?
Nope.
No, just the Stormclad, eh? And the Grenadier.
No fireflies.
So, from
Yes.
the love of my life, you got it.
Dig in.
Yeah. Thanks.
That's the hill. Dig in. This Primaxium's going to run and is going to induct to the diffuser. Before it moves, it's going to create a reflex servitor within 2 inches.
All right, one of the viewers.
Diffuser's gonna run, it's gonna induct to the galvanizer.
Said, I think that the matchup will be difficult to prevent the Stormwall from getting the alpha, and then if Haley feats, he'll leverage another activation on the Stormwall. I think the
We're gonna have this
biggest
reflex
factor is the
servitor
Stormwall can
run.
around a Primaxium. I think you're right. The big problem is if he can't one round that Primaxium,
Yeah.
then the Primaxium's going to have synergy. The Primaxium
And the galvanizer's gonna run.
Repaired, so he can repair anything that's been knocked out
Yep.
and be able to get a full activation. And the Stormwall's pretty much at this
Then
point
this
gonna have-
Primaxium's going to run.
It's going to have to engage in order to get that one round. I don't believe a Stormwall has ever been able to one round anything with guns alone. Like a huge base.
That might be a bit too far.
Statistically, might be possible, but I don't think it.
Corollary activates. It gains 1 because it's close to
Although you do
Syntherion.
have Haley does.
You
have,
will walk forward 3.
the time acceleration
6.
where he's going to add that extra attack.
Yep.
Small is going
That's normally
to.
the assassination run, though. That you're
Yeah.
trying
Run to here.
Pull it off. And then the Stormwall shouldn't be engaged, though, if that's the
No.
plan.
You're still looking at.
Run to
You're
there.
still looking at only 2 power.
Syntherion going to activate. He's going to spend 3 to put Hot Shot onto.
Maybe
that
dropping a
Primaxium.
pod. I don't know if it's possible.
And then he's going to cast.
So with the amount of models that
he'll advance forward 5
Trevor's
inches.
got there, because it doesn't look like he
He'll
has a
spend
lot.
2 to put
No, not a lot.
reconstruct onto that galvanizer.
And putting, I mean, to be honest with you, the Primaxium.
Actually, we'll
once
put
they
it
move
onto
zones,
the diffuser
unless you
instead.
kill them, they're not moving.
Yeah.
And they're tough to move out.
Absolutely.
So it looks like Brandon's playing aggressive there and trying to get them off the board as fast as he can.
Absolutely. He's going to want to play aggressive to scenario. He's going to want to drop. He's going to keep moving forward. He's going to keep dropping those mines in front of him.
Yep.
That stops the charge lanes. That stops things from being able to just get to his Primaxium.
9.
Now, of course, once they're gone, which the counter charge on them, it's easy to kind of pull them out. But you can't, because they're dug in, you can't just shoot them off the board.
Small's going to run out. 12 to there. There. This one's
Can
gonna
you
run.
guys hear us a little bit better now?
12 to there.
Just turning us up a little bit.
And over to you.
Sweet.
Have the
Robits
power.
got focus. Here you go, Robits.
Yeah, I was going to say, one of the persons commenting, is it the players' voices or is it the commentators' voices that they're having a hard time with?
I think we did turn the players' voices up quite a bit, so
Okay.
we might be a bit quieter in
Okay.
comparison now. So, all right, I can continue turning this up as well. So I've got the power to do these things. Watching Trevy is slowly figuring out what he's going to do.
We'll give 1 to this guy.
Oh, he's already measuring how far from the Stormwall to the first Primaxium there.
Yep.
And
Yep. So they might be right. So the tactic here might just be to run.
Where's Syntherion on the board? I can't see him.
Syntherion is back behind the
Seems
moose.
legit.
It looks like with the corollary beside it.
Okay.
so we'll
So
do
realistically, at this point, because I think he's on a hill,
this charger first.
is he just?
And
I think we're looking at
he's
right here.
gonna walk
That's
up
the-
somewhere.
Nope. So that is the galvanizer.
Okay.
Syntherian's the arm. So if you look for the corollary, which is the blue ball, there's the 3 dudes.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Okay. So Syntherian's set up dead center right now.
Dead center.
Just behind the hill.
Just behind the hill.
So realistically,
think
if he
we'll go
really
there.
wanted to, if he could get that Primaxium up and cut that forest,
And we'll shoot this
in
guy
his own
very
deployment zone there,
powerfully.
or his own zone,
Yep.
it'd be nothing to run Syntherion over there,
But
and
only
then
if
all
I
of a
can
sudden
get
you're
my dice out of
dominating
my
your own
case.
zone.
Yeah, and you can start scoring that
Start
1
scoring,
point.
yeah.
Nailed it.
Slowly eke your way up. The
Nope, before I
Primaxium
won't
works
do
on
it.
taking
I'll
out
try it
the
again.
objective and sitting in that other zone.
And then
Five
Trevor
again.
at that point, either
All
you're
right.
starting to contest,
Good start.
or I mean, you're going to get Brandon
we'll
scoring a
do
point.
the Stormclad,
So it looks.
and he's gonna run, I think. Can you guys charge me?
Getting the Stormclad into the zone just to
Maybe
just
not.
to make
Yeah.
sure that something's in there.
Jake's will
No, the counter charge is only
hide
6
behind
inches.
the wall.
They can't counter charge.
Yeah.
Yeah, sidekick
I
on
think it
him.
was just 9.5 there, or 9-ish when I.
Yeah. Putting up sidekick, really good combination.
Oops. Come back. We will run. Let's see.
Seems to be really worried about the counter charge from those mines. I don't think the counter charge is only enacted at 6 inches, and what Brandon's probably just going to try to do is keep just moving them forward and leaving them in front, kind of just protecting the Primaxiums from charge lanes. That's my
Widgets.
theory. That's going to be the biggest problem for Trevy to get his Stormwall into a Primaxium and one around it, because he'll have those mines in the way.
Yeah.
He could trample them, but that's a focus off the table.
Yes.
At that point.
Yep. And I think if you're trying to get into the Primaxium, you want more focus to the attacks. You don't want to be
Exactly.
wasting them on
Um,
trying to get in there.
so we will.
Of course, he's got a junior in this list, so I guarantee
Run
you that
Thorn.
the Stormwall is going to get an arcane shield right after.
I would think so.
over
Yes.
there. We'll go with.
All right, so trying to figure out where he can get Thorn to. I'm guessing he doesn't need to do the extra run with Thorn today. He's trying to keep them back.
I don't know where this ironclad is going to go, or it doesn't explode. Can we put him in here? Hiya!
The drag on the
Victory.
Primaxium
Alright,
is
we'll do
11
that.
inches. Is
With
that correct?
a
so
5-inch
he's gonna
move,
run
yep,
the
so
5-inch
it's a 16-inch threat range.
Four.
I
it.
feel like we are going to
6
see
and 4.
a Stormclad get dragged in and punched to death.
Or is he going to pull
Haley's
try and
gonna
pull
go.
Thorn in?
I
What do you think the bigger
Arcane
threat is? Do you
bolt
think
that guy.
Thorn's a bigger threat with Haley, or do you go with the
Thorn,
Stormclad?
Thorn's
It's a
always
15 or 16,
bigger.
right?
Yeah.
I'll boost.
Especially if
and
the one
hit him.
also has
Oh, 11.
can knock out
15 total?
cortexes,
Yep.
which is brutal. That
I'll do it again on the
shield
other
is,
one.
is pretty brutal into COC.
Hits
It
with a
doesn't
9,
affect the
power
Primaxiums
11.
though, which is most
Kills.
of the meat of this
Yep.
list. It'll only really affect the Galvanizer.
I will TK Thorn through his Arc Node. So he's going to go
shoot
2
them off the ward.
inches, base to base of the wall, and then he's going to reaction drive over. So he's going to end base
Okay,
with
so
it.
he's reaction driving out, so he avoids the drag. So
Yeah.
I think the Stormcloud,
Junior's
he's
gonna
hoping
go.
that Sidekick will protect the Stormcloud. Sidekick stops the
And
Stormcloud from being
he's
pushed, pulled,
going
or knocked
to
down. So that,
go there, and we'll Arcane Shield the Ironclad.
And he's got that one up front behind the other one, so the
Yeah.
model one behind there can't be
The
dragged out.
Stormwall is going to
So-
go and walk himself around a little bit.
Yeah, so getting
Where do you want to be,
getting,
Stormwall?
Thorn out of there is
Somewhere.
the
Yeah.
best thing you can do.
So Brandon set up the trap. Trevor didn't play into it there.
As we usually see with good players, you're
Yes.
not going to fall for the old tricks.
Yep.
He'll walk over there, I think.
I like it when I'm able to figure that out just as the chat does, so I don't have to like, 'cause
We'll
the
call
chat
Covering
told
Fire
me
on the little
that.
guns.
I'll pull on the chat for all the answers, to be honest with you.
That's fine.
And
That's-
then we'll
that's
shoot
fine.
a cannon over here at this guy.
Usually I have to do that, but these
Um,
are actually two factions I
10?
understand.
Okay.
Raw dog. Pop
When we
10,
get
or
to
pop 15.
Kador Crix matchup, it's gonna, I don't know, some stuff happens.
The other
Yep.
cannon, I might as well boost a hit on the other on this guy. Right
Okay.
here.
Okay.
So he's Stormwall is working on taking
9 won't
care
do
of
it.
those mines.
I have a focus left. This charger's gonna hide behind this forest.
May as well shoot those because you're gonna shoot them anyway because shield guard.
You don't care about focus, right? That's left on Warjacks.
That's right.
So I'm just gonna remove that. You should only have 1 left.
So
He's
Stormwall
gonna
just
go,
activated?
and we're gonna give
I believe so.
I didn't see a lightning pod
evasive
drop
action
No.
to one of these guys. We'll do it on
I
the
also didn't see the big gun shoot.
charger.
Oh, you know what?
Just
That
make
was probably
sure
the
I
charger
have
shot.
7 inches.
Okay.
What you do?
I think he already activated the.
There you go, and then I'll just reposition over here. Squire,
there.
come back
I
here.
just saw the Stormwall move. I thought he activated it
that's me.
there. But like I said, I figured he'd drop, at least for
10-minute first turn to kill 3
to
servitors.
block line, to block charge lanes, just drop a
Nothing
lightning
if not
pod.
efficient with my time.
Okay. So I get 6. I'll keep it for free. I'll camp everything.
Now, the only downside to dropping a lightning pod is he's going to kill it every time, and then you're looking at synergy.
Yes. Yeah, and you can use that as just a synergy target to
Yep.
get you that 1+1.
Haley 3 is the one with.
which you don't
Arcane
want
Vortex?
if the PAs
Haley
are
1
working
has
on a
Arcane
Stormwall.
Vortex.
Okay.
So we do have algorithmic dispersion optifexes in this list. I don't know if that's the dudes you were talking about. They basically allow you to arc spells through it, and
Is that
they give Warjacks a +2 defense and arm bonus.
that's short of 6 inches or?
Scare.
Pretty good.
Okay. But if I go in a straight line, it might be. All right.
I think I measured straight between, and it was more than 18.
More than 18?
Yeah.
Was it 20?
What's up?
Is it 20?
For magnetic hold?
And we do
Can I
have
speed 5 and range
we
8?
do have,
Speed 6.
Really?
a unit of
Yeah.
Optifex directive
Alright.
in there, which can give weapons
Oh
my
modifiers.
God,
Warden
they're
says
speed-
speed
they-
5,
they
so-
are speed 5.
Okay.
Damage
okay.
is not
Oh,
gonna
good.
be an issue.
Had me scared for a minute there. I was like, oh my God, what have I done? Mistakes.
Yeah. Okay. And Psychic is +2
So
defense?
yeah,
Plus 2
Stormwall
defense,
did not
so you
drop
can't-
a pod,
he can't
but
be
that
moved.
may have been
Okay.
On purpose,
On
just to
purpose.
avoid the
No
synergy.
moving and stuff.
not that you're going to get a lot of punching at this point. But
No.
Haley did not feat, obviously, because not far enough forward to really cover. She needs to be able to hit both of those jacks to make her feat turn work. Brendan's probably going to try to move far forward enough that he can sort of pin cushion a whole bunch of pin cushion not the spell, but he shoots these little 1-point needles, and he'll try to take out some of the solos to try to measuring the distance to the other Stormwall, to the Stormwall.
Yeah, that's what he's checking.
Trying to figure out if he can kill himself a Stormwall this round. With range attacks alone, I seriously doubt it.
I don't think it's going to happen.
Oh no!
Especially because I'm
you
guessing
lost your
Arcane
focus,
Shield's up on the
miss.
Stormwall. I don't see a token for it though, which may have put it, he might have put it on something else.
So this model is going to go 3, and then 3. We're going to try and shoot the Stormclad.
Sure.
So range 7 is about to there.
It's a 4-inch AoE.
It's a 3-inch AoE now.
3-inch AoE.
Black's direction. It's going to go direction 5, 1 inch, so it doesn't matter.
My objective. No.
This model's going to run.
It's bottom of 2, so the objective is
Smell's
not a
gonna run.
valid target. I don't think it can be injured at this. Oh, can it? It can be injured as long as it's just through the AoE.
Brandon went first, so this is top of 2.
Okay, it's top
So
of 2.
it's
so
off.
He can injure the objective.
Trevor can hurt him on his next turn.
Yeah.
Brandon's a turn too early.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just trying to take a shot to get a good scatter.
Yeah. Hoping to maybe drift it back and take out Jake's.
Yep.
That model is going to run or walk 6 and dig in.
Yep.
That was the flare though too, wasn't it? He was just trying to drop a flare in from those flare bots. I think that's what he was doing with that AoE,
Oh, so he can. Okay.
just to make it a little bit easier to
Yep.
bring down the Stormclad. The Stormclad's going to be a big issue because
You speed 5. Does Sidekick give a speed buff?
within that.
Oh, and you have
four-
Energizer, don't you?
I have Energizer, yeah.
Charge
And it's Haley too, so I can do all sorts of
Things
weird
like
stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
He threads 16 before I cast spells at you.
Okay, so
That sums up
we're not
Haley
going to do
in a
anything with
nutshell,
him because I
doesn't
haven't
it?
I
given
could
focus
do
yet.
all kinds of weird stuff.
Corollary
Yep.
activates. Gets 1 because it's close to the Syntherion. It's going to advance 3 inches to there, and then give it all to this Primaxium. That Primaxium is going to aim and
Yeah.
shoot the
There's
Stormclad.
COC at its finest right there.
Mm-hmm.
Just aiming.
Just aiming.
Cool.
So it's at 7.
Yep.
Now the
Got 5
Stormcloud up
shots
front, he has
with
that,
my Acela Spiker.
spell on him. Where
So
the sidekick.
He's got
First
sidekick.
shot.
So can he be dragged then?
Your defense
Nope.
14 now?
14, yep.
So
Any
all
sevens?
that Brendan can do at this point is just
Miss.
try to bring him down.
Okay, so it's just the Acelo Spiker. he's
If
shooting with.
Brendan knows that he may not know
I will
about the
boost a
drag.
hit.
We've already
Boost the
seen him
corollary.
ask several questions about this
That's a
matchup,
hit.
so I have a
Yeah,
feeling
well.
that
Power
Brendan
11.
Minus
doesn't 100% know.
No damage?
what,
Nice.
Yeah, it's just
One
the
more.
Acelo Spiker he's
Boost the
shooting
hit.
with.
Yep.
Now the good news is rate of fire on that sucker,
8 hits.
5.
Yeah. It's disgusting.
It's not a lot of
minus 8 is 2
power
punches to
11,
1.
but it's a lot of power 11.
Yeah.
Boost a hit. Hits. Let's roll triple 6s.
Yeah, he's
Nope,
hoping
opposite.
to take it,
Alright.
maybe a system.
And
maybe,
last
maybe
shot.
Maybe the gun, something.
Hits.
Cortex even? That would be.
That would be sweet.
So
Yep.
many 6s to hit.
Yeah. 3.
Three?
To the 2.
Gotcha.
You needed a bigger spike on one of those.
Yeah. His hit rolls is what he needed for damage.
And create a servitor.
Did not drop pods.
No, same situation. Yeah, he
There.
can
Yep,
drop
okay,
a.
he did. He
Oh,
reserved
there it
those
is.
Advance.
servitors. Good
And
work.
dig in.
Those servitors are going to be really, really key at this point.
Yeah, because they activate then.
They activate, and digging in the zone means that they're hard to. They have to.
And-
You have to get rid of them. That
Yep.
counter charge is a pain in the butt. It also can be
Can
really
I get
handy to block
a small
charge.
base model to run through here under the moose?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Plenty of distance.
So 6 inches to there. Another 6 to there.
So I think the reason why Brandon was asking about getting the small base there is because the legs are off the ground, the outside legs, but they're. If you put a model physically there, it might not make it through.
Primaxium will.
So I think that's why he was
advance
asking
to
Trevor
here.
if it's okay. Trevor being the good sport,
Let it go.
it's all good to go.
Create a servitor.
Well, I didn't see Brandon moving him that way. I thought Brandon might have came around the tree the other side.
Servitor
I
will
kind of
advance
thought
to here.
Yeah.
Because now there's a gap there
in.
between Primaxium, like in the forest. So line of sight now. I mean, if you're looking at arcing something through there, I don't know.
Yep.
Model
Like
will
Trevor said,
run.
Haley can do all sorts of weird stuff.
Weird stuff. Oh,
Arcing through there now, it just leaves that it leaves a
I'll
hole.
run- oh, 6. I was about to run at 12. I have a problem.
well, and he moved. Interestingly enough, I would have at least tried to get some shots into the Stormwall, and he just moved the Primaxium, pooped out the servitors, didn't even bother trying to shoot the Stormwall.
Yep.
Remember, he's got
We'll
line
dig
of
in
sight
as
to that Stormwall. The Stormwall is unaffected by the trees. It's
Yep.
just too
This
big.
run will run 12.
So kind of a surprise there that he didn't just try to do a little bit of damage to Stormwall.
This model will move forward 5 inches. So, this one's going to run. 3, 6. 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12.
Brandon just trying to create a wall of servitors to kind of just stop the charge.
Do you agree that
lines, make
Syntherion
things
could
a
run to
little
the
more difficult.
into the zone?
Yep.
Stormwall's not going to care about that. Stormwall's just
So
going to shoot a
Syntherian's
bunch of
gonna-
servitors off the table.
Toe that zone right there.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys are going to
Syntherian's running
get
to
up onto the
zone.
hill.
Yeah, and there he is.
Just go base to base.
Again, Syntherian's relatively hard to kill because he can sit there and heal himself.
So now he's on the zone on
This model's going to go.
top of 2.
6,
So unless Trevor's going to get in that zone
7,
this
8,
turn.
9,
It's exactly as we predicted he
12.
would go.
There.
Yeah.
Which, doing that
This model's
forces
gonna run.
Trevy forward, which hopefully will go to the feet
3 inches to there.
this round.
Yep.
Which Trevy might want to do just to stop Syntherian's feet.
6 inches.
So this early in the game with Brandon being that aggressive, would you
7, 8.
do you think you
9.
would try to get in the zone right away just to contest it, or do you give up a couple points and play the longer
10.
game?
I want him facing directly forward.
For Trevy, you mean?
Yeah.
Does Trevy get into the
Because I mean, realistically, if Brandon's probably going to score a point
Okay.
at the end of
I think
Trevor's turn.
I think you just drop
Okie
a
dokie.
pod.
Yeah.
Drop a pod into that zone to contest it, just to stop the
That
point.
goes away.
So don't put anything really significant in there.
Don't put anything significant because if you run Stormwall forward, you're going to have to move Haley forward in feet in order to stop Syntherion from feeding. With Syntherian's feet, it can be pretty brutal. So you want to stop that
So
from
these
happening,
two
especially at that
and
alpha.
that one are dug in, right?
That
Yeah,
zone's
the two
he's in a
closest
good
are not
spot
much.
over in that zone. I don't really see the Charger might be able to do a little bit of damage.
So one of the podcasters there, Rayoni,
Yep.
made a comment that Trevor doesn't play a lot of COC, so he's not sure if
Knows about the auto
knows about the
repair.
auto repair.
Probably
and that,
not.
And that could be a game changer,
Yeah.
especially when you think you're wearing somebody down. And
Yeah, you think, oh, I've knocked out a system at least, and then suddenly,
beginning of the turn.
yeah,
the
all of a
system's
sudden
back.
I've got my Cortex back, and I'm
Yeah.
able to, and the way that COC works, because you're just moving all that focus around,
Yep.
getting it back, getting your Cortex back later, or not Cortex, whatever they call it with CO3,
Yeah.
it's not a Cortex, but getting it back later means that you can still do that jank.
Yep.
Oh, don't worry, Lord Rock thinks that Trevy knows most things.
Okay.
Known Trevy for a few years now. He knows a lot.
Yep.
I don't know if he knows all things. We'll see. Trevy is definitely trying to figure out what he can do with the Stormwall right now. He knows. I think, now this is just what I would do, and I'm not the greatest player in the world, is I would just try to drop a pod in that zone. Maybe take out something with the pod while you're doing it. Maybe one of those solos, try to, or maybe create a line of lightning that takes out a couple servitors.
Yep. What jack does Trevor have just to the top of the Stormwall there?
That is a charger. So, and that is the charger that's on Haley. So Haley can throw one focus on him. He'll get 2 double boosted shots,
Yep.
which is really, really, really
Everybody
good
gets
into things
focused.
like servitors, where
Yep.
you can just use that.
I
to
think
clear
we
them
will
from the table. Take out
continue
some
to
solos.
upkeep.
So are you looking at possibly
Sidekick,
sacrificing
but
that
one
charge
arcane
when the
shield
time
drop.
comes to block a charge lane or for the Primaxium?
It's tough to say. If you do that, you're going to lose that charger, and those chargers can be really game changing later in late game because they're just so focus efficient. and they can do so much damage. 2 chargers can kill a caster. So
Oh, I've been there.
yeah, so you know, sacrificing one, you can do it, but
You think it's better to?
This list is tight. Trevy's list is very, very tight. The reality is he doesn't want to sacrifice anything from this
Okay.
list. Every single one of these pieces is important.
There's no trade-offs here.
No, if you lose Thorn, you lose a lot. If you lose the Stormwall, you lose a lot.
Yep.
You can lose the Ironclad is really your sacrifice piece.
He's
going to
give
when you
one
look at
to
this
his
list and the way
charger.
It's built. Because that's what its job is. It's to run in the middle and be a presence on the board. Because you don't want an Ironclad to the face, but it can't shoot. So
Yep.
that's the way I feel. I mean, I think that the list is pretty tight. You don't want to lose Strange Ways. You know, there's just there's a lot to be said about trying to
Kick the
protect
Squire
all
this
your pieces
turn.
in
Yep.
this list.
So I should have 9.
And the toe
There's
axle,
9.
the toe cable's not going to work
Give
against
one to the
Stormwall.
Stormwall.
No,
So-
toe cable won't work against Stormwall,
So that's 2.
and it won't work against whoever has
Thorn has 1.
sidekicks.
Yeah.
So as you see here, he's using sidekick to just keep anything else from being pulled. Because
Yep.
as long as the guy with sidekick is in the way, everybody else just bumps in.
Yeah.
I'll give one to this guy.
And of course, the nice thing about this COC list is that he does have a ton of things that he can just keep putting on the table to put in the way to jam.
Yeah. Well, when they're kicking
That
out servitors every turn.
seems
Exactly.
And then activating. That's.
Yeah. And if you're kicking out mines, that also gives countercharge, which suddenly creates a board threat. You just
All right. Let's see.
That's a pretty solid line of servitors we have going on.
As I said, still weird to me that he didn't bother just trying to throw something into Primaxium to just start that wear down. But you know, that's
Can this
he may have had a
Trevy
plan that I don't understand.
is the question of the day. These reaction servers. So
So is he checking for countercharge range?
Yeah, he's looking to see. Well, he's definitely looking to watch those charge ranges. And remember, every single one of these guys has shield guard on top of all of it. So he wants to clear as many of these as possible because
Yeah.
he can't really do anything to any of the important pieces as long as servitors are shield guarding everything.
Yeah. So are we going to see the
We'll do this
techie
guy
stuff with
first.
Thorn again, where Thorn's going to move up from a spell
he's
and then
gonna jump
move back?
over a little bit.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to lose
we'll
Thorn,
shoot
so
this
he
guy.
doesn't want to
Okay.
leave Thorn in
Powerfully.
that toe cable range.
I hit.
So wherever he's going to put Thorn, he's going to put him
Puzzle?
somewhere where
One
Thorn
second.
can't just get dragged.
I'm going to shield guard it to this guy.
Let's
Sure.
see,
And
Brendan
then I'll
takes
shield
his
guard it to that guy.
countercharge.
Okay.
Oh,
So armor
shield guard.
13.
So he dies automatically.
Yep.
So 2 shield guards.
Yeah.
I'll shoot him again.
So you can only
Okay.
use the shield
You
guard
want
once
shield
per turn, though, right?
That's right. So doing that double shield guard
Is
was
2 shield guards gone?
yeah. I don't know if he needed to do that, but again, he didn't want to lose his flare bots. I believe that's what those are. Those are elimination. No, those are the pincushion servitors. They're elimination servitors. Yeah, they're the pincushion servitors. So they can do puncture.
Yep.
So they'll always do 1 damage. I mean, it's okay to lose a couple of those.
I'll
'cause
do
you don't
the
have a lot of single point infantry that you're trying to
Stormclad.
take out.
Yep.
All of the models are solos and have at least 5 boxes.
He's going to move over here. 5 inches. Want to be like that. Methinks. And I'll shoot that guy, I guess. And boost the
Should
hit.
have a counter charge here.
That'll do.
Okay. I'm just going to shield guard it to this guy
I would believe
and to
that
that guy.
mine should
Okay.
get a counter
And
charge.
is that more than 3 inches there? I don't know.
I will measure for you.
And all the mines have counter
That
charge?
is
I
more
stop
than
there?
Yes.
So he explodes and we leap back here, I think.
I think so.
Pots down on the second dude, kills him.
reflect servitors have countercharge, which is 6 inches. I'm surprised. Well, yeah, I would have countercharged because you're going to lose one anyway. And that was that. I believe that guy was within countercharge range.
Well, if you countercharge him as well, then he's dealing with melee attacks.
I'll
He's not getting his range
activate.
attacks.
Well, the countercharge though, as soon as you countercharge, you explode. So
So
that's
it's
the
still
thing.
open. Okay, I
So
got
the mine's gone from
Yep.
play, but you were going to lose one anyway. So in this case,
Unless he's
activate
hoping
the
for something else to
journeyman.
happen and didn't want to waste the countercharge for a different target.
except he didn't even bring up the countercharge or measure it. So
Come over here.
maybe he's hoping.
Well,
Trevor
Arcane
doesn't
Shield
know
the
about
Stormwall.
countercharges.
We'll take
And
a
waiting
random
for him
pot
to
shot
put
at
a
this
good
dude.
model up.
Hiya! Oh yeah, baller!
Oh, there it
Got
is.
him.
Yeah.
So there's your arcane shield for the Stormwall.
So 1, 2.
Yep. So we'll kill him. Pot 12. And I can reposition, which I guess I will. So now the question is... Oh no, Stormwall. Oh, that was it. All right. The Stormwall is going to become his own proxy base. Can he charge the Primaxium is the question of the day.
Oh, so he's charging the Primaxium with the Stormwall.
As we expected.
Yep.
But
This will put him in the zone.
he didn't do temporal acceleration, so you're not going to get that extra attack. He's going to have to spend one for the charge, so he's going to be sitting on 2.
Yep.
Stormwall will be able to he'll be able to get the extra attacks with the fist, so he'll be able to take out a couple solos
Yep.
while he's doing it. That happens simultaneously, so I believe
Damn
that
it,
means
Stormwall.
that you won't be able to shield guard at the servitors the first couple of attacks. But I don't think he can make it. It looks like.
No, I think he's got it.
I can't see the other side of my
Okay,
base
so
here. Is
He
that
can go a little
Well, with
further
that,
still.
is that,
with that range, though, that means that he is doing
Okay.
temporal
That looks like it's okay.
acceleration, so.
okay? But this guy's definitely in my way there.
So
You have a laser?
Haley's
I
gonna,
can't see it from this side, but I'll trust you if that's
Yeah,
true.
I'm pretty sure.
Here's
So.
trample.
that's giving up your initials on top of all of
Yeah,
it.
that's
Yeah.
my lane. So it's going over his base. So we have to make him go away.
He may be able to take out that guy first.
So
Probably try to kill
we'll
him first, so.
activate.
Activating Haley, maybe? No, Haley doesn't have line of sight.
No, so he's got to kill that servitor that's up
This
front.
guy.
Kill the servitor, activate Haley, temporal
And he'll
acceleration
aim,
so that you
and we'll
get
shoot
that,
there.
that 9-inch run.
So
Powerfully.
he's just, the Stormwall out there is
14
not in that
yeah.
spot.
Need
He's
a
just
6.
proxying the
Hits.
Stormwall right now.
So that's going to mean 3 fists.
And then we'll shoot again at-
3 lightning arcs.
Who don't
Yeah.
I like
There-
over
a lot
here?
of things will die.
I don't think the Primaxium's going to go, though.
We'll shoot that guy.
It'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
Powerful. I aim, so I hit a 13.
Okay. The shield guard
You're looking
to
at a
the
maximum
servitor.
of
Yeah,
4
so he
attacks.
explodes. Sweet.
Oh, someone's asking where they can find Brandon's list.
Brandon's list is 2 Primaxiums, a Corollary, a Galvanizer, a Diffuser, 2 ADOs.
Will
those
do.
are the, basically, they're the boost guys. Attunement Servitors, Reflex Servitors times 2, Optifex Directive, and Elimination Servitor.
We'll do Arlen,
And it is in theme.
who's going to walk.
Okay, so Strange Ways is going to give that.
And give a focus to the Stormwall, whose focus I think I took away. So he'll have
Stranger is
3.
going to give that extra focus.
And then reposition.
He's not blocking his own line of sight.
we'll
I was going to say, he was
I was going to say for a second there, I'm like, that's a judge
We
moment
will
right
do
there.
Haley, maybe? No, we'll do Jake's, I guess. He's at 13. I can't escape from you, little guys. She's going to aim and shoot this guy.
Okay.
I'll boost, I guess. I hit him?
Yep, power 12.
Yep. Range on the tow cables is 11?
11.
We'll do. Do you want to go anywhere else, Jakes? Nah, you're probably fine.
The Stormclad's going to be fine, but I think with
one of the other two are going to be.
One of the other two.
We will
toast.
do.
Yeah.
Haley, I think it's the time for her to go. She's going to.
Haley's probably going to feed here.
Yeah. Temporal acceleration.
Accelerate.
Just to lock it down for a turn.
The Stormwall.
Yep. The Stormwall.
So now here's the question: do you put Haley up into your own zone there to dominate, locking it down for a turn?
So, did you think she toes over? No, she's going to stay back.
Stay where she is.
She's going to try to stay safe.
That
She gets
seems
over there,
fine.
she puts herself into tow cable range. And tow cable Haley is a very sad Haley.
No, you're correct. Yeah.
So a reaction drive Thorn.
Remember, Haley's feet, you still have to choose one
he's
or
accelerated,
the other.
and then
those
Still, yeah.
guys are still going to be able to.
we'll feet while we're here.
So they're going to give up their movement.
And
They're just going to.
advance.
You're right. Drag him in.
So he's based with the Primaxium, right?
Who is?
The Syntherion.
Syntherion is, yeah.
So there's Haley's feet.
Very
So
close.
if I'm just 13 away from the Primaxium, then I'll catch him in the feet, basically. So we'll just walk to there.
What surprises me is that Syntherion hasn't cast all of his upkeep spells.
And I'm going to shoot some dudes
He sat there and
with my
camped.
gun. Shoot that guy. He's a
Syntherion
16.
is resourceful
Casual
on top of
11.
that.
Yes.
So generally, you want to have
Oh,
all
there's
your
a 3
spells
for you.
out top of like their very first activation, because you never have to think about them
I
again.
have focus to
free.
burn, so
Yeah,
let's
so
arcane
I'm
bolt
really
him.
surprised we haven't seen every. Well, I see a
let's
couple
fire.
of
Why did I leave you back
things out
there?
there. and maybe
I
that's
need
what
an
they
8.
are.
Yeah. But turn one, you're correct.
won't do it.
Everything that
I'll
you can
boost just
cast
in
should be out
case.
there.
He should have.
Right.
have all 4 spells out on the.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who are you casting
I hit.
Arcane Bolt on?
This guy.
Okay.
Power 11. Get out of here. She's got one. So we'll do.
Yeah. So the fact that they've already used their
I guess the Stormwall.
shield guard,
So he'll charge over there.
Okay.
he's just picking them off now.
Yeah.
Boop, boop, boop. So it costs me one charge.
All right. So here's the Stormwall charge.
I will punch you with my Mighty Fist.
Okay.
So maximum
Success.
5 punches.
Armor 20.
Yep.
So straight dice 12 to 5.
12 to 5, and you're on the left side, right
I
side?
am on the right side.
Okay.
Second fist, or E-leap into Syntherion. Nothing.
Trevy should
second
have an
fist.
extra die there. He charged.
Hits. Straight dice. Sure, casual 11 to the 5. A-leap. What's Syntherion's armor?
18.
2 damage. Give you some to auto repair.
The
Acceleration attack.
Elite and Syntherians.
Hits.
He does know about the auto repair.
I'm rolling amazing. 9 to 3. E-leap.
Give me another column.
Other
Some good
column
damage rolls.
is 4.
He is correct.
I randomly roll another 10,
Alright,
so I
so
get
we've
2
already
more
blown
damage
out
on
one side.
Syntherion. We'll go by an attack. Hits.
Let's feedback.
8 to 6. E-leap. Nothing. Last attack.
Not enough.
Hits.
Yeah, I don't think he can do it.
No, he's not. He's not going to kill him.
7 to 1.
He's got to spike it huge.
E-leap. Nothing.
No, in all
I
fairness,
get
those
a
are pretty good
lightning
rolls.
pod.
Those are very good.
These guys are armored 12?
I think Trevy forgot about his
The
charge attack.
they are armor
ADO?
13.
Well, he,
Armor
rolled
13.
he did 12 on the
Oh, 12?
damage.
Yep.
I
Okay,
don't
so
know if
there
he
might have been
rolled-
a third die that I didn't
Unless it
see.
was boxcars.
I guess I'll pod him. Does that matter so much? Sure. We'll go there. So pod 10 on him.
All right, so he's going to try to take out
no,
the solo,
yeah,
which is
one
a good call
damage.
because that solo
Yeah.
helps quite a bit.
I have an ironclad here.
Doesn't do enough at all. Well,
So we said range 11 on the pole drag
So
thing.
auto repair fixes the one side that's already damaged.
and he can then cast
Ironclad's just
reconstruct if
gonna
he
run
needs to heal anything else.
over this way.
Oh, never mind. Reconstructs for large
Fine.
space or small. Yeah, So reconstruct, not an element.
So theoretically,
We're about to be made fun of on the internet for not knowing what
you
reconstruct
can't see
does.
me with the Primaxium.
Theoretically, yeah.
Does that look okay?
I think so.
Do you have a laser?
So trying to
I
prevent the
do, but
ironclad
it's
from
dying.
getting pulled, stopping from
Yeah, you
being
can't
seen
see
by the
anything.
one,
Oh, shit.
and then the other one's got the
Alright.
obstruction of the noise.
That's what he's
That's
worried
on
about,
you.
just line of sight here.
Everybody
Yep.
went. That spent.
Does not want to get dragged
Everybody went except for the Squire. Let's run him so we don't lose. All right.
in.
Over
It
to
is
you,
Haley's
sir.
feet turn, so
So I'll keep my spells.
It's a good long turn, but I think it was very efficient.
efficient, but now Primaxium should
All right, Stormwall, get
do
ready
some
to get
really
punched right in your
heavy-duty
dick a
work on
bunch.
that.
And maybe
on the
other
Stormwall.
places as well.
Stormwall does
Allocate
have
one
arcane
focus
shield.
to the Primaxium.
So the Primaxium's
Well, I
whatever.
think there's another jack just above the Primaxium there, which will probably
Galvanizer,
Yeah,
which,
the
that's bad.
Galvanizer's just going to go in there, spend some focus, and then dump it on the Primaxium.
Galvanizer can do some work too.
Yep.
The Galvanizer also can repair.
Is
so,
that 13 inches?
Oh
Oh my god.
no, the Galvanizer.
Damn it, Moose! You're in the way.
And can use some repair.
All right, can we?
Oh,
can
feet
we
turn. So if he's
angle
in the
a
range, it's give
widget
up one or
through
the other.
there?
Oh yeah.
So-
So I got it. You
Do
got
we
it.
have to proxy base this guy?
Maybe. Let's just do that.
Who put this moose here?
See, and there's that hole I was talking about earlier. That there, because there's a line of sight now
So that's 10.
between forest.
There is 10 to my base.
3. Okay, way short.
I don't know if that's what he's
Yep.
looking as between the forest and the Primaxium.
Cool.
Yep. But not it's too far.
What objective do you have?
Bunker.
Bunker.
-1 die on
Speed
range damage
turn.
rolls.
I don't. Galvanizer.
The
is-
internet
yeah,
told me
the
that was a good one to
Galvanizer
have.
should be within Haley's. There's so much repair here, though.
Yep.
All right,
Brandon
during the
hasn't
control
done
phase,
his,
Primaxium heals
repair
D3.
yet.
Sure does.
3 points. So we'll get the right
Yeah.
arm back.
There we go.
Movement. Movement again. Yep. Nobody else is damaged. Got too many Galvanizer cards, but that doesn't matter.
When I went there, it was like raining all day, so I didn't reset the best image for me.
So that was the only damage that was done then to the jacks.
Corollar's going to activate. It's within 5 inches of
Brendan-
the diffuser,
Brandon's
so
in
it's
an
just going to
okay
send
place
2
here.
Fury
He's gonna have to
focus to the diffuser.
Spike a couple
Perfect.
of damage rolls.
Yeah.
Who is not in
The question.
Haley's feet right
the
now?
question is,
Probably those dudes in the back. He looks like he's safe, and he looks like he's safe.
Okay, so they're going to walk up.
okay. So the question is does Syntherion feet just to get rid of that Primaxium?
Base to base. He can't get far enough, so let's go on the
Because
hill.
then you can shoot and
Base to base.
Yeah.
2d3 plus 1 repair.
So it's 2, 3 plus 2, right?
Well, there's
So,
also arcane shield
It's
up on
d3
him.
plus 1.
Each,
so
though,
about
right?
22
Yeah,
armor.
so that's
yeah,
3, 4,
it's gonna be a
5, 6, 7.
It's an uphill battle. So your dice -1.
he can hot shot the Primaxium.
So he
Feet.
healed 3, 4,
Then
5,
Synergy
6,
a couple
7,
things.
Synergy.
8, 9, yeah.
So you want to get your
Because it
synergy.
was
You want
the
to get your synergies
maintenance
going
phase.
early on,
Yep.
so that you're getting that +3. You hot
He's
shot
just
the
going to
Primaxium.
take a shot at the
Yeah.
That
Primaxium.
allows
It's going to
you
boost the hit.
to get
Sends it
boosted on
to-
all your
no,
attack
he's
and
not
damage
shooting the
rolls on your
Primaxium,
range.
he's shooting Stormwall.
I was like,
So now
what?
basically
Yeah, he's
what
gonna
you
shoot
do is
Stormwall.
you
What?
range damage. Yeah.
Defense 10, sir.
And I think moving the Stormwall at this point will be
That's
game
it.
changing.
Nailed it.
Boost the damage, POW 11.
-11.
Well, he needs to, because otherwise he's got a Stormwall in his face.
3 points to the 5.
3 to 5.
And I boosted that, so that goes there.
Tom Guan. Master
this
Tactician Thomas Guan's here.
This Primaxium is
Yeah,
going
judge us
to
on our core play?
is
shoot
feeding-
at that objective there.
So you can get
Yes.
all 6 of.
So anything
'Cause
but
I can't kill a Primaxium in one turn.
anything but hits.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only 2 dice now.
Yep.
Because of bunker.
-7.
And hot shot.
I have a
Minus
thing for
7.
this.
No damage. Second shot. Hits, -7. 1 point. Third shot. Hits.
Yep.
-7. Another point. Fourth shot. Hits. -7. Is 3 points.
Huh.
Last shot. There's a hit still. -7 is 2 more.
So there's 8 left.
8 left. He's going to fire a tow cable at it.
Yeah.
Hits.
Point.
Point. Do I have both tow cables?
I don't know. I think this is your front, right? So I don't. I think
Those are my sides right there.
right. So
Yeah.
I think
So I
you
only
get
had the one. Okay. Spawn an elimination servitor.
Yeah, so not quite enough to get those 2 tow cables
Yeah.
in.
So it would count. It would feel like it would be affected by the feet, right?
Oh, so the
You're
Correct, 'cause
elimination
it's
splitter can
activated, yeah,
activate.
So it's going to shoot at the objective.
Yep.
9 hits.
Yep.
Point.
Yep.
Another one.
So he's going to use the elimination
Hits,
servitor
point.
to do that last bit of damage.
Another one.
There we go.
Hits. So another point.
So 4 left.
Not quite enough.
No,
Okay.
just a
This
little fry.
Primaxium's going to punch your Stormwall.
What?
I am at 6.
Yes.
I've got power 21 fists, so it's dice -1.
Yep.
Ah,
Do I want
So
to
we
feed
just wanna
on you?
feed this
Do I
turn.
get? I can fire a tow cable and get an extra attack, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Let me think about that
That's-
first.
Yeah, he should feed, then he's going to get 2 extra attacks with
Yeah,
the
but
tow
synergy
cables.
should have happened by now. Like, if you were going to do it,
Yeah. Yes, yeah.
so this is what we talked about earlier, where the,
Oh, I'm
the
only
good
12
players,
inches right now for my
like
control
being
area.
the player he is,
Yeah.
you make one mistake with him, he's gonna.
I don't know if you can get your synergy up with him. I don't think he's not. The only thing that can get synergy up is that one Stormwall it's his battle group, and everybody else is only able to do range at this point.
I hate that moose.
Curse you, Moose!
I don't know.
So I can't cast
It's
convection on him
not
because
the
my control
greatest
area
use
is
of
too
feat
small.
turn, but at the same time, he might have to do it to live.
Oh, if I back up though. What's the range on convection?
Again, I would be
Range 10?
call me crazy, but I would hot shot
back up
feet.
to-
Yep.
Put all your eggs in one basket.
Well,
Could you put your
I
finger
mean, this
on
is
the
the point
objective,
here. I
please?
mean, realistically,
I just don't want to bump it.
Brandon's at a point here.
Could you
He loses
just
that
hold that
Primaxium
still?
on that
What's
side.
that?
Can
Yeah.
you hold that still?
He is so exposed.
Yep.
I don't want
He's
to
done.
bump
I
The
mean,
Stormwall is going to wreck that Primaxium and then just kind of mash through everything that's over there.
So if I go back to there, I'm just within 10 inches,
Yeah.
and I'll still have line of sight.
Yeah.
You're okay with that? And is that within 12 inches for Syntherion? It is. So I'm going to advance this model.
really focused on that.
that spot?
On that.
Yep.
On that
He
objective.
wants that point.
Yeah.
It's too complicated. I don't like complicated things.
Well, if he takes the
Sorry
point
about
there, and then he can get
going
move
to
the
cast
Primax,
Convection
sorry,
for
move the
2.
Stormwall
Yeah.
up top
Arcing it
Then
through
he
there onto
controls
the
that one up
objective.
there.
Convect me, bro.
with his Warcaster.
Nailed
So he's
it.
looking
Hit.
at 2 points.
I will
in the
boost
turn.
it.
Yep.
Power 12.
So
So
minus
6.
6.
Convection's 2 points.
No damage.
Syntherion has. Syntherion is a 6-point caster. I don't know how much focus he's got left to mess around with.
So just
I will
looking
shoot
at it,
my
I mean,
gun at the
realistically, you get
Primaxium.
5 attacks with the Stormwall.
So I'm at
He's
5.
dice -1.
Hit with a 10.
So doing some average rolls.
boost the damage.
6 damage, 5 attacks, 30 damage. He gets half the Stormwall.
You shooting, who are you shooting at?
That's,
the
yeah, so you're going to need the feet to do those extra
I'm shooting at the
3
Stormwall.
attacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's no
And
damage.
'cause
So
you're going to get 2 extra punches. with-
So
because
power
of
11 on the
drag
Stormwall. He's
Yeah.
armored
And
22,
one-
right?
only a
it's
couple
no
spikes.
damage because I'm immune.
Oh, right. It's a lightning gun.
Because I'm
Yeah.
a Stormwall.
Yeah, yeah.
No, didn't do it.
The one time it came up.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
I
Never
had somebody
mind.
try to kill Striker too at Syntherion. Like, it was like the last shot. He was like, I got him down like 2 boxes. I can get him. Goes up, shoots a gun. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, man.
How many hit? The Stormwall's barely taken any damage, eh?
It has taken 3.
It's taken 3. He's got normally 56 boxes.
56. Yep. So 53 left.
53 left. And if I fire a tow cable at him, I
Yeah.
get a follow-up punch,
Brandon's
right?
doing the math here and realizing he needs some
Maybe a
pretty
feet,
good
yeah.
spikes.
Yeah.
Or if you just choose to make ranged attacks, I guess.
Yes, you do.
That
That
sounds
seems
like
like not a perfect plan.
No, it doesn't sound good.
Okay. Did Syntherion auto repair?
He did not. So do you want me to do that?
I
Yeah, yeah.
still
I
think
mean,
you
it's
need
not
to have
optional, right?
shot
So
on
you
it,
got
though,
it.
too.
So
There
3
you go.
points. 1, 2, 3. He's got 1 left on him.
Yep.
Do
So Brandon
I
missed
have
killing
both
his
of my
Warcaster.
arcs in?
doing the auto repair.
No, I don't think I do.
No, your
Mention
left
it now.
arc's out.
Okay.
Trevor, let him do it.
It's on the pod, though.
You,
So-
you have
Kill
to
a
do
shot
it,
at
so it is.
Great.
He's giving it to him. So
So that means I only get 3, 4, 5 attacks back into your Stormwall. That seems pretty bad. And it's this guy
Hot
there.
shot and feet.
yep. I think at this point you're right. It's all in.
Well, because that gives all of his guns boosted.
Oh, I guess I didn't feat then.
That's
Oh, do you want
that
it?
is a lot more damage that he can do for
Do you want
like,
a feat?
basically all that
Yeah,
boost
I
for
think I
free.
do.
Then do.
Okay.
And then
You're good.
the drag, you're going to get 2 more punches.
Okay. So Primaxium activates.
so Brandon's
it's
feeding.
going
You didn't hot
to
shot.
shoot you with the gun.
Shoot me with a gun.
Unless shot's already out there.
5
Nailed
and
it.
5 is 10.
This is the toe
The-
cable.
So toe cable. Take a
it's
point
not
to your
hot shot.
1.
I assume you want to keep going on the right side.
Yeah. And then follow up punch. Mat 6
Nailed
is a
it.
hit. Power 21. So dice off 1
Yep.
is 9 points to the 6.
Yep.
He'll punch the servitor, I guess.
Oh, he spiked it good there.
The-
Or not the servitor,
lightning pod?
the lightning pod. I play
I
convergence
was like,
too
oh, you
much.
didn't leave your servitor in range, so can't.
7.
It's dead.
Dead.
That goes
Can't
into
fire
the
toe cable
never
at
coming
anything.
back pile.
Now he'll do his other initial punch onto the Stormwall.
Yep.
It hits automatically.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be 10 points to the 1.
Seems pretty good.
He will fire his Acela Spiker at you. Might as
Sure.
well. 6 hits.
Minus 11.
Minus 11.
Boxcars.
Second shot. Third shot. Why am I not rolling damage? That one hits.
Yeah. Well, the second shot missed, I think.
It did. So third shot.
So that would
Nope.
be why.
Fourth shot.
So your hot
fifth
shot would
shot.
have made a difference.
That a
again.
hit.
Yeah.
And
Good thing you're
we'll-
not rolling those for melee attacks.
Okay, we'll buy an attack.
Yep.
Off 1. 1 point.
All right.
Buy another one. 7 points.
Can you give me another column?
5.
So it's for 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Last one.
I don't see synergy coming into the
Okay.
conversation.
point of
even.
damage to the 4.
I'm wondering since synergy's even up. Yeah, interesting.
Well, there's Primaxium into Stormwall. So next turn,
I have too
Stormwall
much
destroys
melee.
Primaxium.
Yep. Got one side out, which.
Do
let's
these things have
start.
gunfighter?
It's half it.
They do have gunfighter, so I could shoot
Oh,
you.
okay. Perfect. There you go.
It's okay. So he'll do that. Hits.
Yep.
Take a point to your 4.
1, 2, my 4.
I think it's about 3/4 gone.
My feat's over and done with.
Yeah, I mean, again, I could be completely wrong, but I think if you had synergy, hotshot, if
Yeah.
those had both been up in play, if you had focused on
there's
getting,
8.
I mean, basically you would have been getting your synergy up throughout that. All of those shots would have been boosted.
Yep.
You could have done that extra. One more spike, a couple extra. That's 6 extra die that would have
Yeah.
been in the game.
So your dice 11. All you have to do is just roll above average a couple times.
Yep.
It's more damage.
Yep.
Because I don't think
And he wouldn't
rolled,
have missed those 2 or 3 shots that he
Yeah,
missed.
and I don't think he made a single point of damage on those 5 accelerator shots.
So I'm going to give the Stormwall 2, so it'll have 3.
Yeah, and 5 extra attacks with synergy. I mean,
If
even
synergy wasn't up, that means we would have seen another at least +2.
Yeah.
So with
Well, even when he makes the first attack, synergy kicks in.
exactly,
He's
so
going to
another
keep
four
Arcane
more.
Shield and
three
give
of
his
those
friend
attacks
1.
should have been at +3.
Yeah.
Which that's an extra 9 damage that did not go.
And yeah, and then with the hot shot,
Yeah,
if you get a
this
couple
guy
hits
gets
in there, yeah,
one,
that
but
might
he's
be the
not
difference
super
between
excited
Stormwall
about
living or
it.
dying here.
Yeah, I think we armchair athlete the crap out of that one.
Yeah, yeah. It's much easier on this side
Yeah,
of the table
totally.
than where they are.
Right, synergy wouldn't
kick
do.
the squire
They're
again.
absolutely correct. Synergy wouldn't have done the extra damage.
Thorn has
because
one.
It only counts for the next model attacking,
And,
not you. No, it's not old synergy, which
Oh,
was
okay.
way better.
Okay.
Yeah, you would have needed to get some melee attacks with something else first to try to get it up.
Okay. Oh, it's for each other model in the battle group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So for our listeners,
We armchair athleted the terribly.
Yeah.
We need to be punished as armchair athletes. We even have all the cards in front of us.
Yeah, I know. That's what I get for not reading the card fully.
Yeah, well, that's the rule of Banky. Read your card.
Yeah, read your card.
Read it
Reread
again.
Yep. All right, so Brandon's turn's done.
Brandon's turn is done, and unfortunately, because he was not
She's
able
gonna
to get
upkeep
Synergy up, he
sidekick
was
and
not
give
able to
that
get
Stormclad one.
I still say Hot Shot could have made a huge difference. I don't even know if Brendan realized that, but we'll see.
Well, Hot Shot's an upkeep too.
That's right.
So
So
again,
it should have been
first
added.
turn.
That's what
That's
exactly what I
first
said.
turn of the
before.
game, that needs to go up.
Pretty good.
I'm
turn of
surprised-
invocation, I think.
I'm
So you have things
I'm
to
surprised
do.
we didn't see everything out there.
Or I guess we can give this dude one, right? Is this guy's in the forest?
I guess he is.
Can I shoot at him at all? Looks like there's a lot of forest there. So I don't
Trevy
think so.
forced feet, which he also really wanted to do.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hot Shot is out, but it's on the lower Primaxium. But you still could have cycled it.
Yeah.
Cycled it up.
All right, so that's what the ring is on the bottom then,
Yeah.
obviously.
There is definitely nothing, no punishment
go
for
there,
cycling
you
spells back and forth. And
No.
Syntherion
4
is
inches. They only
so
drive 5 inches.
ridiculously
That's not a long
focus
way.
efficient.
It's okay. I forgive you. All right. We'll do.
But yes. I don't know. I had Becky. And then maybe go get her. That's what I was gonna do before you announced it.
We'll give one to this charger, I guess.
Yeah,
And then we'll be on 6. All right. I'm going to start with
the one somewhat smart thing I did.
some models.
So Trevy's going to try to probably get that. Well, the Stormwall's going to get that PA off the table for sure.
I'll do
I think Syntherian's still far enough back that Syntherian's safe.
Yeah.
Haley. Sure. No, we'll do Thorn because Thorn
But
has
the
to
problem
go,
is once
to
that
the place to do
Primaxium
the
is gone,
things. So Thorn's just going to run
Brandon's got an uphill battle at this point.
Yep.
He doesn't have
here.
what he needs to take out the rest of that storm.
And he's running Thorn around that way as well, blocking the line of sight.
Haley's going to go.
So it looks
we're
like
gonna
I'm going to
TK.
guess that Trevy's going to try to do some more work
Arlen.
and set himself up for either assassination. next
And
turn.
accelerate the Stormwall through Thorn.
I don't think he can assassinate him this round.
And then Thorn will reaction drive behind this forest. That seems okay. And Haley's going to walk behind her sweet wall. Sweet wall.
Giving the Stormwall what it needs in order to finish things off. We may even see an assassination
Marlon's gonna
this
go
round
and
if
he'll
he can
walk.
if he can get a few lightning fists.
There's a
Syntherion,
Stormwall.
shift things around.
Fix. G3 plus 3 for 4.
She's going to power him up.
2, 3, 4. We'll just go down the line.
Always repairing him. So
And then he'll reposition.
So you're
somewhere
gonna
over
get those 3 initials, and then be able to buy 3 more.
here. We'll do the Stormwall.
That's gonna be 6 arcs too, which
He's going
That could do
to rotato himself a little bit. Stay engaging you so you don't countercharge me and like knock my arm off. So we'll go there, I think.
good plan.
I'll punch Mr. Primaxium. We'll start with this fist. No, we won't. The other fist. Misses again.
Oh,
On defense
double
7.
ones.
That's
What's
not
up?
a good start.
Defense 7.
No, he's at 6. Oh, you're defense 7?
Wow.
Oh, okay. So he hit
Oh
you.
boy.
That did.
Sweet. So straight dice. 7 to the 4.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
E-leap into Syntherion.
1 was bad enough.
Nothing. Bind attack. Hit for 9 to the 6.
Can you give me another column?
3. Oh, that was my acceleration swing. Oh, well, I bought one. Whatever.
Okay.
Now my acceleration swing. Hits for 8 to 4.
Yeah, that kills him.
Yay! Leap into Syntherion randomly. 1 damage to Syntherion. Oh, yeah!
All right. So
I will punch
the advantage of being able to
the
elite
objective.
the Syntherion is gone now.
Yep.
So dice plus 2
The objective? Yep.
for 9 damage. E-leap to the servitor. Kills it.
Might be able to elite from the objective.
And then I will
into
punch the
Syntherion.
objective again.
Oh, goes into the server.
For her boxcar.
So that's it?
Yeah, let me just measure it. Oh no, we go to Syntherion with an E-leap. Nothing. So we kill it. I get a point. Boop. Yes. And then I can drop a lightning pod, which I will.
Yep. So there's our first point of the match. So lightning pod the other side of Syntherion.
We'll go there and try to kill
Either
that guy.
that or into that solo.
Pot 10!
Yep, into the solo.
Yeah!
Good call.
So get him that time. Alright, we'll do the...
Good solo.
You might as well take your
Slowly
point.
clearing the zone.
Yeah, sure.
No, Syntherian's, well, he's not going to contest.
That's right. Can't contest
So-
your own. So
We'll
Yep.
do the
So now we get second
point.
Stormwall.
I mean, I was thinking.
He's going to charge the Galvanizer.
clear the bottom zone for a third point. Try to get. Well, you'd have to. Put
I think you have to
Haley
dominate, don't you?
So
Yeah,
we'll
you have to
go
get
in
Haley
to get
too.
my
And
one
Haley's
inch on him.
going nowhere near that zone.
No.
We discussed that right at the
Yeah,
beginning.
this is there's still a perfectly good Primaxium hot shot over there.
Yeah. So it looks like he's ignoring now that Primaxium on the bottom, which I think
I'll
is the
shoot
right
you.
call.
Yep.
And he's going right after the caster.
I miss.
It's just
I will
forward.
stab you, or I'll punch you with my fist.
taking care
Punch
of
your fist.
business.
Yeah, buddy. Power 14, so minus 2.
Armor 16.
Yep, minus 2. 7 to 4. Giant sword. Hits. Plus 3. 15.
That should get him.
We'll E-leap to the diffuser, I think.
Oh,
1
it's
damage
a big go.
to
It's a big roll.
the 6. I don't think that's going to matter because you're just going to fix it. We'll do Jake's. She'll energize
Jake's
her.
pretty far forward.
Shoot that guy
There
first.
is a chance
They're at
for
5. Hits.
that.
You want a shield guard?
Nope.
There's a chance for the
Power 12.
Primaxium to be able to drag in
Kills
Jake's,
that
and
guy?
that gets rid of the Stormcloud,
So
which
energizer.
that's pretty handy.
So Shell will go back 2. He'll go back 2.
Brandon's got an uphill battle
So
at this
there's no-
point, so he may not be worried about that.
But the thing is, I mean,
And then she'll reposition behind the wall.
I've been lucky or Unity, but I haven't run into
There we go. Okay.
There she goes. She's back.
Yeah, she's. I'm fine again.
Junior's
you,
gonna
Energizer.
go to there, and we'll shoot that dude. I need an 8. Casual 8. There's a 4. So he'll reposition behind the wall as well. This charger's gonna go up here and tow the zone like that. And we'll shoot that guy powerfully. Hits.
Sorry,
And then we'll shoot that guy. We miss him.
So Trevy just clearing the zone. So now he would need to move Haley into it to score a point, but which I very much doubt he would risk doing.
Maybe if it means winning the game on a
The
scenario for 5.
ironclad
Yeah, but right
But-
now Trevy's up by 2. He's not. He's got a ways to go.
is gonna run over here. And then I have a charger over here that I gave a bunch of focus to for some reason. He'll go over this way. And we'll shoot that guy. He's in melee, so he's a 16.
Yep.
Start moving him forward.
Yeah, nailed it. About 12. And I think that is all my models.
Okay.
So what's Brandon down to there? He's got about 4 models? 5?
Brandon's still got one Primaxium that's perfect in good shape with Hot Shot. There's a lot of work he can still do with that.
Yeah.
But I think he's going to be so distracted at this point, trying to rescue Syntherion, that I don't think it's going to be effective. He hasn't got anything left that can kill a Primaxium. Even a Primaxium that's beat up. Syntherion can do some work, but not a lot. I don't think Syntherian's the kind of caster that can take it.
Okay. Auto repair. Syntherion heals 1.
Oh, I got one to stick.
Diffuser heals 1.
14.
Yeah, so he's fine.
That's everybody. Primaxium? Huh? Let's put it back on the table.
Yeah. Well, he's got a ring of models that are base to base, right? So we know exactly where he was.
He's got nothing to
He
build
just
up
rises
to.
from the ashes like a phoenix.
Well, I think he's got a galvanizer behind the moose.
Okay. How many hitboxes
Might
are
be the way
left
to go.
on your bunker?
4.
He might try to take. I mean,
4.
he might.
On this guy,
try
yeah,
to see if he
4.
can
4
kill.
whole hit points.
You got 2 guys towing the zone.
That Primaxium did work.
Not sure
I'll
why
upkeep
Brandon's
my 2
worried about the bunker
spells.
at this
Yep.
point. You don't have to upkeep your spells. It's free. Hope he's not. He couldn't be spending focused upkeeps. No, he hasn't changed anything in his stack.
Okay.
Trying to get that Primaxium into the zone, and I'm not sure why. I think you'd want to move the Primaxium as far around the moose as you could,
Yeah.
and do as much
Can
damage
people
to
see what's
the
going on behind the
Stormwall
moose?
as you can.
Are they like,
to
what's the
protect it.
convergence
Yeah.
caster? He's
Finish it
entirely
off.
hidden.
And then
Oh, good. Yeah. Worry not about the diffuser. Pay no attention
and
to
then
the
Syntherion
diffuser behind the
potentially
moose.
could do enough damage, maybe, to finish off.
He's gonna like come out and just like dice the Stormcloud
How
off the table
14s?
too.
Oh, totally.
It's like get synergy up, just
Free
wreck it.
charge, You get 2 attacks.
Start with this model walking 6 inches to there.
Yeah, synergy's not up.
No.
Going to shoot the objective.
Yep.
Okay, so contested.
Hey, one more. 3 left.
He wants the objective gone so we can do the drag.
Is that what? Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so he can drag in. He's
'Cause he can
very
drag,
focused
yeah.
on drag.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be beyond 11 inches though, and he didn't.
He walks up 5.
Oh, that's right, because that's the pin cushion, right? So he did some damage using that.
Fuser's going to activate. It's going to take a shot at the
and then the
Stormcloud.
galvanizer can walk over and hit something.
Yep.
So there's 2. Then he's
Is it
power
aiming?
16.
He'll
for
aim, yeah.
Yep.
Syntherion
A
onto
boost?
the,
Is that 14? Now
No,
this-
he
Stormwall.
activated. He's shooting.
boost the damage?
He's shooting with the galvanizer.
Your armor.
What is he?
19.
19.
Okay, so off 8.
Yeah.
5 points to the 6. Yep.
Yep.
These guys are going to get a run order. Oh, maybe
Worried
they'll
about the
charge. Yeah,
Stormcloud.
we'll charge.
Oh no! Please no.
Charging with the mechanic.
Okay.
Well, he's contesting the zone at least.
Yeah.
Oh, these POW 8s are going to hurt. That hits.
hit 'em.
Off 14.
14. Here comes trip 6s.
No.
No.
Second one.
Good thing you got that roll out of the way though. Oh,
2 points.
2
2 points to the 3.
on my right side, I assume.
Yeah.
Yep. What a boss! Are you kidding?
Okay.
Well,
The
MVP. It's going to come down to 2
Flee
points.
in abject terror.
Yeah, that's a thing he does.
Yeah.
guys. Oh no!
Corollary
Syntherian's
now
not
has
gonna
2
try to
on it.
finish it off.
It's going to activate, and now it has 3. It's going to shimmy up to here, and it's going to give 3 to the Primaxium. This model is just going to back out of the way.
You win, Josh?
My poor objective.
All right. So you're right, moving the Primaxium forward.
I can't drag him.
I'm trying to finish off
That makes
the
me-
zone.
That makes me sad.
Stormclad says no.
Yeah.
Stop. This
objective
man is not
no.
my father.
Might be able to finish off the objective first using.
We'll take shots with the accelerator spike,
Yep.
and then
I think I clip the moose if I do that.
Yeah.
He's hoping to do a lot
That was the
of
hope.
work with this.
Okay. It's fine. So Stormclad or Primaxium, I can just walk forward here.
Just gonna walk. Cool.
Center myself on that.
Gotcha.
Good point from viewer Bark.
Okay.
Barsky
Who
Manning.
is controlling
If he
which jacks?
ran one of the arc
That's
nodes
on
far
Junior.
enough forward that he
That's
could have
on
magnetic
Jakes.
hold
It's
a
on Junior and that's on
Stormwall.
Jakes. So
That
I can't
all
get
the
both.
everybody else on
game
Haley.
because the Stormwall wouldn't have been able to just sit there and kick.
right, minus 2
Kick
speed.
teeth in.
minus-
I will fire
Which
my
would have
first
allowed him
Accel-
probably
Accel
Trevy
Spiker
held
shot
back
at the
beat turn at
objective.
that point.
Mhm.
Can't charge.
Yeah.
Yep.
It hits. It's 2 dice. Power 11, so off 6, right?
7.
Off 7. No damage. I'll fire my
hot
left
shot. He's got
hot
hot
cable
shot
at
point.
it.
He's
Yep.
only rolling 2 dice.
Hits and it takes a point.
Boink. 2 left.
Oh, because it's the
And
'cause
I'll
the
fire
objective
my
is
Yeah.
I guess my second Accel
Oh,
Spiker.
he is rolling. He's rolling his extra dice.
he is rolling his extra die.
need to roll.
Like, why is he never rolling?
I
9.
thought I had 2 points already. Okay.
No, it had 4 at the start of your turn.
Okay. That's
There
10.
you go. Doesn't matter how much it has now.
Yep. I will boost my other
There we
tow
go.
cable at
Here comes the
the
spike.
Now he's
charger.
going to try
Yeah.
to drag. You don't have to do it. Hot shot.
That'll hit. He'll take a
Hot
point
shot.
to his
Hot shot.
2.
1 to the 2, and you drag me.
Range,
Yep.
attack,
Slash,
damage
slash,
rolls.
slash.
He doesn't need to boost.
And
Unless I'm missing something.
melee
That's
attack,
boosted,
mat 6.
Damage rolls.
10
It's
hits.
not both, is it? It's just damage.
Dice plus 5.
Yeah.
Seems good.
So that's 11 to the 3. I've got, I think, 3 more Accel Spiker shots.
Sounds right to me.
So Jake's has got that.
The Stormclad, yep.
Is Jake's within 13 inches of the Primaxium?
Within 13. Yeah, she's 12 away.
I will boost an attack at Jake's.
She's a 19
yeah.
behind the
She's
wall.
a 19.
Yeah.
I hope you miss.
9, 10, 11, and
Oh my
5
God.
to miss. I'll boost another one at Jake's. Actually, you know what? That's, I got 2 shots left.
Yep.
I'm going to fire one and just try and raw dog some boxcars.
Boxcars! Nope.
Nope.
Halfway there.
And we'll boost the last one at Jake's. 9, 10,
Yay.
11, and 5, 16. Okay.
But there's some weird.
Then it'll take a shot at
Yep.
the thing.
Defense 13.
7 and 5. Miss.
Do you hit the Primaxium? Oh, no, it's out of your line of sight. You can't.
And
Yep.
instead of feeding
That was alright.
Okie dokie.
the other PA, he just
Focuses.
and like, he could have been. You could have got
Cool. So,
boosted damage, and you would have been able to get 2 extra hits. But
How is the game then?
Trevy's totally
Yeah.
upkeep Arcane Shield on him. She'll upkeep Sidekick.
He's up to.
And it is time to do stuff.
I can't get Haley all the way over there. I take a lot.
I will give
Stormwall.
No.
2 to the
Stormwall
Ironclad,
still got
so she should
negative
have
30 boxes.
6, 7, 8. So 2 to the
And he just
Ironclad.
fielded a bunch, so.
So he's going to have 3.
Trevy just trying to guarantee a few things here. Really, he's got to clear the zone, which isn't that tough. He's got Jakes that can do it.
Yep.
We'll give 1 to the Stormwall,
The other zone is his.
and I will keep the rest, I think.
should be relatively easy for him to get up to 4 this round. I don't see any way for him to get
All
really
right.
over.
I'm going to start with...
Enemies and just win the game. She can TK for 2, run. It's still...
Well, if they can... If you crowd the Primaxium with the jacks, so the jack, like he can't move for a turn, at the end of the turn he scores 1 up top for the Stormwall, assuming he clears the zone for 3.
Yep.
Primaxium on his turn tries to kill what's in front of him. Haley next turn after that runs into the zone, dominates the, control the top, dominate your 1 for 1, that's 5.
I'm going to start with... I guess the Charger. You'll free strike me if I go anywhere. So I'll just stay there. I'll hit the Servitor. Success! Pile 13. Bonk. Just gonna walk 2, 3. Just get within 8 there. So we'll shoot this guy. Big ol' red 6. Nailed it. He leaps to the nobody. Oh no, it's a Primaxium. No.
Which gives +2 movement. That puts her up to.
We'll do.
8, and she TKs herself for another 2. That gives her 18 inches. Technically, if she clears a path for herself, she might be able to make it to that zone and win the game.
How far do you place with Reconstruct?
Should be completely within 3.
All right. We'll do the Squire. He's gonna run.
See, if Trevor thinks this through here, and I don't know, he's setting it up where the zone's cleared. I just don't know if he's thinking about putting Haley out there.
He might just be playing a longer game. I feel like
Telekinesis.
If he goes 2 more turns, he wins the game.
Yeah.
If he tries to force it this time,
right, and then can't quite make it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it comes down to whether you can clear both zones.
Here.
If you can clear both zones, and Haley still can activate
reaction
and get
drive
there.
Thorn.
Yeah.
No, so I'm not going to bother.
Jake's is gonna go. She'll Energizer, her pal, back to the edge of the zone.
Oh, wait, you can't
And
cast a
she'll
bunch of spells on
go-
yourself and run anyway, so I'm totally wrong.
Sorry?
You can't cast a bunch of spells on yourself and run anyway, so
Oh.
I'm totally wrong.
Over
It's
there.
like I don't even know how to play this game anymore. Good charge. Good charge.
Junior's just
Suck
gonna
me fine.
run.
You might want to start walking to the Greyhounds.
Can you get in the zone with the Reconstruct? Maybe. I don't like it.
Bubba Dalton walking the halls already. That means his
We'll
game's over.
do
His
the
game is over,
Stormwall.
yes.
He's gonna focus up on the diffuser, so we should get this guy in 2. I'll spin up my little guns. This side, 2. The other side, 3. Metal Storm. First one on this side here. Hits. Pow 10.
Opting to shoot instead of punch. Probably wise choice.
First one on this side here. Hits. Kills. Second one on this side into the last dude over there. Hits. Kills. The last one on this side into the diffuser. Hits. -6.
So I think it cleared the zone.
5 to the 4.
5 to the 4.
The other one hits. Nothing. Big cannon. Miss. I'll boost. Hits. Pow 15 -1. 9 to 3.
Oh, boost after the fact.
Oh,
The
yeah,
other
kill
cannon.
Haley.
Yep.
Hits. 9 to 6. Does that kill him?
Yeah, it does.
All right.
So it didn't actually score it, but that'll be 3 points now.
Yeah, I believe that zone is now clear.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Which, do you have another cannon shot left?
He's out of gunshots.
Okay. But you still have a storm pod.
Still has a storm pod.
Well, I have to.
Oh, they've switched over to Brandon because Brandon asked for some. Oh, he's got a counter charge, so he's thinking about.
Okay. Alrighty.
Where
How
he
many?
wants
So how many
that.
boxes did he come back with?
He 1 healed on each of his systems, so
Lost
3.
that. So that actually nullifies. Although he does have
One
the
on
storm
each
cloud
system.
there,
Alright,
so
we'll
he
do.
walks up and
I think he'll be
shoots.
done. We'll save my lightning pod.
Oh, do you cap out at 3 now?
What's up?
You cap out at 3 now in the game?
Thorn can. Can I use your laser real quick?
Yeah.
Can I see if Thorn can see you?
Yes.
Hopefully it works.
Oh no. It's too bright. That's okay. I'll just use a marker.
Yeah. I think you'll be able to see it. That's not going to block your line of sight.
Right. It's just the forest is weird. So like that, yeah. Does that look okay?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
All right. We'll do Arlen first. He'll go over here and fix the Stormwall for 4 again. And then reposition. This charger's going to go. He'll shoot you. Powerful attack the first one. That'll do. -4. 3. Does that kill him? All right. Easy peasy. Can the ironclad? No, I can't really do anything.
Yeah. Zone is clear.
I could just give your Primaxium an ironclad for freezies, so that doesn't seem like the best play in the world.
That ironclad looks kind of bad.
Ironclad's just gonna run. Yeah, we're gonna do that. He's best buddies with the Stormclad. They are friends forever. And Thorn's gonna go behind this forest. And that is my turn.
You gave that ironclad 3 focus, I would think.
I forgot to
that-
put the Inducted Fury
yeah,
back
give
to
that
my
3 focus
corollary
on
last
the
turn.
He
ironclad.
had something planned.
So what
I
we
would
got to
think
do?
I would
gain
rather give up the ironclad to try to beat the crap out of a Primaxium.
Yeah, I think what his plan was he put the focus on him
Might as
in
well
case he had to go over to the zone to kill stuff,
Right.
and he was going to go that way with it.
Now he's just playing it safe.
But now, after he's cleared out the models he had to,
Right.
it's not such a threat anymore.
And he's already dumped
How many hitboxes are left on the
something
charger?
else into the Primaxium. So
It has 14.
14.
You've done
Oh, it's a
a
charger.
beautifully symmetrical job on its
he's
grid.
given the
So,
juniors. He's given
Would I be
he's
able
given
to
a
advance to
juniors
there?
charger. So
yeah.
Yeah.
So if the Primaxium doesn't get in the zone here,
Yeah.
see, and there's
It
where
might, it might not quite be that
Because he
far,
doesn't
but
get in the zone, this
I
is
think
the-
you can definitely
He's
get
got-
over
well, he
there.
can get
Because
into
you
the
have to
zone,
sort of
so,
go
yeah.
around, but
Okay,
Yeah.
I could pull it up
Yeah.
short like that.
you can go, yeah, that's for sure.
So I'll keep my spell.
Yep.
he's got no problem getting into the zone.
Corollary activates,
That,
gains
that
1.
obstruction's just far enough back to
Yeah.
give him clearance.
yeah.
Goodbye,
And I know he
Corollary.
looked at moving the charger over a
yeah.
bit, but he was already engaged with one of the
Good luck with
servitors
that.
Hello, Corollary.
So yeah, again, maybe moving that ironclad in, doing a bunch of damage, and then forcing the attack of opportunity.
there.
10 to there.
Yeah, just so it can't just walk away freely.
Exactly.
Oops. He's going to walk.
Yep.
Oh, geez. I want my center facing the Stormclad.
On the Stormcloud, gotcha.
Okay. 3. So first
Okay,
choke cable
gonna
on the
up to
Stormclad.
shoot instead of
He can't be moved, can he?
Can't be moved still.
All right.
Instead of beating up
Forget
the
that.
charger.
That's been true all game. you want to center it on something else?
Yeah, I'll center it on the charger then.
On the charger?
Yep.
All right.
So first tow cable on the charger. Is this movement out? No.
Nope.
Trevy playing
Okay.
really
Got
a
all
good clean
systems
game,
operational.
letting
Right toe
Brett
cable.
do when a
7.
mistake has been made.
Is it
And
13?
5. Second tow cable.
Super, definitely
It's
quality of the better players.
Matt,
They don't,
6.
they don't,
You need
they're
an eight,
gonna- they know they're
Sorry?
going to win.
You
They
need
don't
eight
want
to hit
to
me?
just
Yeah.
Yeah,
screw
you're
you
right.
out
I
of
need an
something
8.
important.
Okay.
Well, yeah, when it gets to this point where it's
I will
pretty much done.
fire an Acela Spiker into him.
Yep.
just giving them every opportunity at this point.
Yeah.
Nope. Second one. Nope. I'll boost it.
Yep. There you
That'll
go.
hit.
Don't roll that for damage, please.
Off 5.
That seems good.
So 7.
7 to 6. Yep. Okay.
Boost.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Off 5.
have 7 left.
So he takes 3 more.
3 to the
Or
1.
4 more. 4 more.
4 to the 1, so no movement or gun.
Okay. I don't have anything else to do with this focus, so
Yep. Nailed it.
One more focus. So it'll be
Roll
non-hit
an
because
8.
Movement's out.
yep.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot that he couldn't be pulled, or
Yeah.
Well, Trevy's charger
That's
did
pretty
the
good in
job
this
he wanted
matchup.
it to do.
it's
Yep.
pretty big.
I was expecting Mother, because then you can just like dominate him out of the way and pull myself in anyway,
Yeah.
which is pretty baller.
Yep. I don't have much left, so I'm pretty certain this will be game.
So he's got the corollary in the zone to contest.
Yep.
Yep.
Cool. Power up. Woo! You get focus against Stormclad. Are you excited?
So if Trevy wants,
really,
to
he's not
win
excited.
now, he's either got to take a Primaxium out or get Haley into the zone.
Yep.
So I have 8.
As
I'm
we
going to
mentioned
give
before, even with temporal acceleration, I don't know if he's got enough.
2 to the
I think
Ironclad.
realistically they shoot the was it the Crowley up
And
top?
she'll
Yeah.
give 2
Shoot
to
that-
the
shoot off the board.
Stormclad.
Yep.
Move the storm wall up to block that part of the zone.
Yep.
Run Haley as far as you can behind a forest over there somehow.
As well, then
Yeah.
he's in position to take it next round.
Yeah, well, that's the end of the turn anyways at
Um,
that point. So
He's going to try to Stormclad
And
can
we'll
do
give
work.
the Charger one.
Storm-
Does that look
Ironclad could
okay?
go
So that's 1, 2, 3.
Try
and
to
I'll kick the
take
squire
out
for the
that
last time.
Primaxium.
All right, we'll start with.
It's not impossible.
I think we'll actually let Sidekick go. Yeah. All right. So we'll start with the Charger. You're in melee with me. We'll aim and shoot the Corollary. Powerful attack. Hit a 12?
Nope. 13.
You're 13. Damn it. Again. Yay, I did it. Armor 15?
Yes.
Misses the corollary.
6 to
Good amount
the
of time.
6. That wasn't very good. Do better next time.
Corollaries are
We'll do
pain in the ass.
Haley.
They're just harder to kill than you want them to
Yeah.
be.
Now we'll do Jake's. She's going to move. Shoot the Primaxium. Energizer.
Good ones.
oh,
Nothing. The pouch gun was going to really be the kicker.
Arlen's gonna go. He's gonna walk. Empower. We'll do the Stormwall. He'll walk into melee with these guys.
Is there a fuse there?
Focus in the corollary. I'll punch it with this fist.
There's got to be something else that you worry about.
Hit. Dice plus 5. 9 to 6. E-leap into the dude guy. Randomly kills the dude guy.
With 5 boxes?
Yeah, it got 6 damage. The other punch into the corollary. Hits. Dice plus 5. Kills.
Yep.
All right.
So
Thorn's
there's
going to go.
a solo still there. Okay, corollary's gone.
Gonna run over here.
Zorn is clear.
Yeah.
I'll, that seems fine. We'll do Haley. She is going to accelerate him and then TK the Ironclad. And so we'll reaction drive off that and move him 2 inches forward. And we have acceleration. She's on 1. That seems fine.
So yeah, going to try to take it to Primaxium this
Junior's
round.
going to go. He'll walk to 6.
Keeping
The swap
Haley
arcing
where
shield
she
onto
is,
her.
so he's not even going to try to get himself set up for that
Oh.
domination.
And
He's
repo.
playing it for.
In the long game. He's in a good position. Going to try to
He's
Storm
already
Cloud's
shielding
gonna
Haley,
advance.
so he's preparing for the assassination for the last turn. But
Yeah.
We'll stay in the zone.
I don't think there's much of an assassination
Can get
factor
there from
left.
there, right? Mr.
No.
Stormclad.
He has convection. Range
No.
10. No, I don't think he's got it.
Now there's rough terrain your way. What's
Just looking
F?
at
So you
Syntherian's
go.
spells.
Yeah,
I don't think he's got us. I mean, he's got a gun, right, for 11 inches, and then he's got convection, which is 10.
5
So
before you get to the rough terrain.
Even with
so
his speed, I don't think he's got enough to get to.
not if he
it'll
plots
take
his
an inch and a
Primaxium.
half to get through.
Now remember, they've got to kill that Primaxium. They can't just leave it on a couple boxes
Yep.
and hope for
5
the best.
inches
It's got to
gets
be
me there.
destroyed. Otherwise,
Yep.
So I don't know if I can do that.
there's a lot of repair that can happen.
And Trevy's spending a lot of time here trying to put this together
Yeah.
to take this out.
Probably a safe move, though, because if he does screw this up in any way, shape, or form, like if he does just move Haley up enough, or he doesn't
Yep.
take out the Primaxium, there's a few little things. He's got to protect himself a little bit here, because it ain't over till it's over.
But him spending time here, and this is a good distraction here by Brandon as well, because at the end of this turn, he
Stormwall
scores
walked
one
up
of the
to
top
there
of his
then?
own
The
for
Stormclad's
4.
going to walk to there.
All he
I
has
guess.
left
So
from what I can see there is
I'm
Syntherion and
my Ironclad
Primaxium.
in there.
Primaxium
Mistakes are
is
made.
not
That's
contesting
okay.
that top zone of next turn.
I think the
Uh,
Stormclad will be
so
fine.
he just needs
I'm
to
going to
live.
punch you with my punching fists. I hit. Dice minus 5. 2 to the 5. My mighty sword hits. Dice minus 1. 4 to the 4. My mighty sword again. Hits. 5 to the 1. Again. Just barely hits. 6 to the 3. Again. Hits. 4 to the, I don't know, 5?
Stormclads can
Last
do
one.
work.
Hits. Yeah, 10 to the 4.
Can you give me another column?
1.
that's
Ironclad
half and
is going to, I guess,
That repair though fixes the arm really
just
quick.
like chill and stuff.
Yeah, he actually positioned badly and
right.
couldn't get the Ironclad. So couldn't get the Ironclad in as well.
Yeah.
This-
The rough terrain there is.
Yeah. So Trevy goes to 4, and Brandon's got nothing that he can get up there to
I'll
stop
get 3.
this from
Yep.
happening.
I'll keep my spells.
He's going to try for some sort of
D3
jank
repair.
assassination at this point.
So 3.
Well, I mean,
And on the
realistically, the
Primaxium,
Primaxium drops the servitor, activate and run it over.
Yeah. So heal up the 1, probably just try to shoot Haley at this point.
I think that's where you're at.
I wish there was like 1-inch steppers for this
Take your
thing.
lumps by
There, yeah, it
moving
needs to be.
forward.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to get there. He can be pulled though.
He sure can. You can pull the shit out of him.
4.
Yeah. There's nothing Brendan can do at this point but try to figure out an assassination for Haley, and I just don't think he's got it.
No.
I know I'm not winning this. I'm just trying to get points now.
Fair enough. Get them sweet tiebreakers.
So, because for anybody wondering why they're not just saying good game and calling
he's
it
full
a
health, I
shot,
bet.
He took 10.
right there.
He's taking 10.
So he's got 20 left.
Because
you shot him. You had a turn of shooting at him, and then I think the diffuser shot him.
He's trying to rack up a few extras.
Okay.
So he took some plinks.
Okay, Syntherian's going to activate. He's going to... Oh, no, I've already feeded once. Can't do that again.
That's true.
He's going to cast Synergy, though.
Aha!
There's no way I can charge into your zone that I'm aware of. So I'm just going to charge the Stormclad.
Fair enough.
Mat 6. What's your defense? 13?
I am defense 12.
Defense 12. Oh, you drop sidekick, eh?
Yep. Because I wanted to energize him.
I hit. Yep. Power 14.
All right.
So Syntherion just charges.
So you're -4.
Okay, 3 points to the 2. And second
he just
initial
wants
attack.
those sweet Stormclad points.
4 and 6 is a 10.
That will not
Buy an
hit.
attack.
Nailed it.
And off 4? Off 4, right? No damage.
Thanks, Syntherion. Good
So obviously
effort,
wasn't
I
able to
guess.
kill the Stormclad.
So
Oh no, the
Syntherian's
Primaxium hasn't
on
gone
one
yet.
synergy.
Primaxium hasn't gone, but I think he wants to toe drag the other one in.
Let's try to get rid of both
Yeah.
and get a point for the zone.
Oh, Synergy's up now.
He'll fire his left toe
Whoa.
cable at the Ironclad and boost a hit.
Yep.
That's a hit.
Oh!
Point to the 1. Okay, Mat 7 now.
So I'm defense 12 all across the board.
So I need a 5. Get it. Power 22, so dice plus 4.
That was 1 to the 1, right?
Yep.
Yep.
And then dice plus 4
Yep. Oh.
is 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 to the 2.
No movement.
I'll fire anything out from that? Did I take anything out? His movement?
Movement on the
Okay.
Ironclad, yep.
I'll fire my Acela Spiker at him now.
Sure.
So shot number 1 is a hit. Dice off 7 is going to be 5 points to the 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Second shot hits off 7.
So he could still
It's gonna be
buy
4 points to
punches
the
at this
5.
point because
Yeah.
you can buy punches after
Yep.
the
Third shot.
with that drag.
Yeah.
Hits off 7 is going to be 4 points to the 5.
Okay.
How many shots was that? I lost count.
I think that was 4.
That was 4, so this is the 5th shot?
That might have been 3 actually. No, I think you were at 3.
4
Okay,
left.
so this is
So
the
this
4th
is 4.
shot.
Ooh.
Your movement's
Still
out.
has
Yeah,
he
got
still has the punches, so he's gonna be able to finish off whatever he needs to finish off. with
minus
those
7,
punches.
6 points.
He did.
Nice.
Gonna be able to get himself a few points.
Then I
get
guess
him-
it's the
get
last
himself
Acela Spiker shot
point
into the
in that zone.
Stormclad.
Yes.
7.
Yep.
7 and 5 is 12. Yep. Your armor is
19.
19, so off 8. 6, 7, 8, so 2 points to the 2. I will boost my toe cable at him.
Yep.
Yep.
So 1, 2. Where's he going?
Okay,
take a
so he's
point
still got
to
a
your
toe
5.
cable left.
Yeah.
Then it's a Mat 7 attack, which hits. Power, is his buckler out yet?
Nope.
Nope, okay. Power
Everything's
22.
operational. So plus 3.
Dice plus 3?
Yeah.
9, 10, 11, 12 damage to the 1.
1, 4, 10, 11, 12. He has just the sword and the cortex.
I buy an
Two left.
attack, hits automatically, dice plus
He
3.
did.
Yep.
Rah. Point for you.
2 box left.
I will spawn the
There we
servitor.
go. So
There he goes.
Oh, Brendan's putting up a good fight here.
Brandon scores 1.
It's going to run. So that's 6 inches. It's got Pathfinder, so I might as well just
Yep.
run
Right
it
in
straight
Can you
through.
get all the way to the zone?
Okay. So
Yeah.
Stops. Okay, so he stops the win. Excellent.
So I get focus. It probably.
And to be
doesn't
honest with you,
matter.
I think. Well, kill the servitor up top of the 1.
Oh yeah, you're gonna kill the servitor. That's a given.
Yeah.
Robots. I guess Arlen empowers that dude.
The question is whether Trevy
over
bothers
and pokes that
taking
guy.
the other Primaxium for the point.
It's control points, right?
Yeah.
To kill.
I'll
So I
just-
mean, he's going to score 5 points when it's done.
Yeah.
But
You still want
hits
those
a 12.
extra
I
army
missed
points,
you.
though.
No, I'm
points.
defense
You
12.
are correct.
They have defense 12?
So if you
Not 13?
kill,
Oh, they're armor 13.
You kill
Okay,
Syntherion,
about 14.
everything.
Yep.
Yep.
And I got a 3 to 5.
Sure.
Good game, man.
Good game. Woo! I really
There you go.
this moves.
There it is.
That was
Guys,
good.
it was a good
Yeah, I
game.
should have
It
just
was
kind
a
of
ton
done the
fun.
2 up
Yeah, it
the
was like
side.
between that and the wall and like the forest I could hide behind.
Yeah,
There's a lot
I
of
think
terrain I could hide.
I won the roll, and I probably should have just taken your side and gone second.
Yeah.
Oh my
I was gonna
god.
say Brandon should
Just
have
2 huge
Jeff
bases.
Moose.
with what he had.
Yeah, if Brandon had been on the other side, I think he would have had a better chance.
Yeah.
The forests are meaningless to his PAs.
When
Yeah.
when
And
we
if you also
first got
do a
here,
wall, when you can
this
hide behind
forest
it
was
with a
about
pillbox,
2
yeah,
inches
it's a big
over,
difference
and it
as
was
well.
almost contacting the
Because then Haley,
moose.
you gotta hide
I was
her
like,
somewhere.
oh god, please no.
All right, guys, we're about 16 minutes till the next round.
We can.
The timing
But
screen will
will
come
we?
on in just a second.
All right. Goodbye, viewers.
Well, I'm going to run the.
Enjoy
would you
the
mind
rest
running
of the
these sheets Back
streaming.
to the guys at the streaming table.
Bring it back to George.
Yeah, give it to George. Thank you very much. All right. Well, I think we predicted. We kind of called that one
Yep.
to a certain degree. It was a fun fight, though, and I mean, if Brandon had been able to take down more of that Stormwall,
Yes.
I think we would have seen a different result. That Stormwall surviving, I don't know if there was a way for the Stormwall to survive. Maybe if Brandon had jammed it up or had been able to drop. I just sent them back to you. Sorry.
My boy Robertson has him.
You literally just got passed by them.
Yeah, I think you're right though. Hot shot.
Hot shot would have helped, but also if, and I think the guys on the stream got it right too. If he had been able to get that, stop him from being able to charge,
Yep.
then Stormwall would have had another round of just sitting back and shooting.
Yep.
At that point, I don't think Haley would have feeded,
Yeah.
which would have given Brendan the opportunity to feed himself and just do all the damage in the world.
Yep.
Cycling hot shot is with this type of list can mean all the difference in the world.
And I think that would have been the time to do it too.
It's hard because it means you're now going to have to give up 3 focus that you might want to use for something else.
Yeah.
And with
Syntherion was camping like every match though. I
Yeah.
think every turn he had
he had something until that.
something there. So,
Well, it was a good game though. I mean, I'm happy to see Trevy go forward. I would have loved to have seen Convergence move their way through the ranks, but we got to give credit where it's due. Haley 2 does her job and does
She
it
does.
well. And Trevy is one of the best Haley 2 players out there.
to quote Trevy, what's Haley gonna do? She's gonna do a whole bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah, a
and
whole
she did.
bunch of weird stuff. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee. We're going to be about 14 to 20 minutes out. I got, I think one of the, I don't remember, I think I got one of the combo smites joining us for
It's been a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Hey, and thank you for giving us a hand here today. It was, you knew way more than you tried to let on. That was good. All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.